What's going on, guys?
Can they see us and hear us? They can hear you. All right. How's the audio? Is the audio better than the last time?
Well, I'm listening to it right now. It's a little delayed. I gotta wait.
Oh, really? Oh. Okay, it's David's Vegas. It's sort of like just the Vegas podcast. And I got my old friend Alex here. Some of you might recognize. He's been busy in the gambling sphere. And welcome back, sir. Welcome back.
Welcome.
I'm talking into this big pie. Yeah. It should be a lollipop. That'd be great. Wouldn't that be a lot of fun if it was a lollipop? Anyways, let's move on to the real stuff. So we're starting early because we have Ronnie waiting, and we don't want to keep him waiting any longer. Hi, Ronnie. How you doing, buddy? Alan Toy, too, is out there. We got a few people out there, and we're going to let this build up over the next couple minutes, just so you know. All right. So welcome back, Alex.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. It feels nice.
Does it feel good?
Yeah, you know.
Does it feel like an exam?
It's just, the only thing that's weird is we have two microphones instead of just sharing one, but I'll get over it.
That is weird. Plus, this sound has some echo.
Mm-hmm.
We are
actually, in the stream itself, I hear no echo.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, the room.
It's just the microphone.
We have finally broken the mold, sir. So we have. Let's address. That's what we wanted to do. We came early.
Let's just talk over let's go over what happened on Friday. So it was our first time, brand new space, right? We had a different microphone.
Yep.
And we made a boo-boo.
Not so much. I mean, so here we have a YouTube production team. And so that kind of format is sort of new and out of our depth a little bit, to be honest.
I mean, it's our first time. There's all new things that we've never experienced before, just like when we started Twitch. No big deal.
Yeah, no,
I'm not really upset about it. So.
We're two dealers that became
Listen, David, all I know how to do...
We're just casino dealers.
David, all I know how to do is give backdoor BJs.
Oh, my God. Listen here, fella. You know, I had an accountant call me today and asked me... they said that I checked the wrong box on my taxes. Like, you kidding me? That's all. That's the only thing I did wrong? I checked the wrong box. Of course I checked the wrong box. I'm not an accountant. I have no clue.
It's like, what's your sex? You're like, where's the yes box?
That is true, dude. I tell everybody, even filling out applications was tough for me for a long time. You didn't need one of those back in the day in this business. In gaming, it was like, listen, come right through. You just got to pass the audition and we'll move you along. Simple. You know what I mean? Anyways, all right.
Work in progress.
This is a work in progress. So here we got, first of all, we wanted to give you guys some news. That's another reason we started early. We get the news out of the way so we can get to the meat of the podcast, so to speak. And the news with our space is quite interesting. So right here in front of us are our first coins. So these are the coins. These are the proofs of the coins that they used at the Hilton, at Bally's. I'm not sure what this one is. This is a $20. It even says on there, you're the first. And so these were the first coins that would go into the machines. This is the proof of all the other coins to come by after this.
The Bally's has a $100 token, a $20, a $10, a $5. I mean, these are the proofs. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, so Trent and Carla have provided these. These will
our joint venture partner.
Yes, and they were actually provided by a friend of theirs who's been in the business for a long time. Used to be a really big a slot executive.
Yep.
Mr. Starr, I believe.
Yes.
And so this is just some of the artifacts that are going to be on display here at our space. So you'll be able to come here, not only see a lot of the collectible, like highly collectible stuff. So this, you can't find this.
No, this is not something you can find on eBay.
This is a one-of-a-kind, these coins. These are the original proofs, the one-off.
Yep.
I know Alan Toy's out there just salivating. This is a silver, $10 or $20 silver coin.
None of these have copper, right?
I know. Poor Alan. Alan's big on copper, yeah, because he'd be over here in a minute. No, that's silver. I'm not sure what this one is. I mean, maybe a copper alloy. But anyways, all rare collectible stuff. So you'll be able to buy these. It won't be cheap because these are one-off. There's no mass production. You can't buy these. They're not on a boat somewhere in the Suez Canal.
Okay.
So just so you know, did you get that one? The Suez Canal
we
one?
Made sure to buy toilet paper.
Yeah, we got extra toilet paper just so you know. Because we heard that the toilet paper was delayed. So you got to stay out of the toilet paper. There's got to be a toilet paper index somewhere, letting people know at what point to buy toilet paper.
David, there's a thing called baby wipes, and also too, what's that thing called? The thing that what's it called? God, you know what I'm talking about. The thing for their toilet, the fancy ones. Bidet.
Just so you know, I didn't want to tell Alex this, but I finally came around to the butt wipes. Alex introduced me to butt wipes, and I have to say, it's been a pleasure, sir. Thank you very much for that upgrade.
Dude wipes. Amazon, look it up.
So me and Alex got the shop right before COVID. It shut down, and of course, people are like exiting the place with pallets of toilet paper, pallets of water. One time we rolled up to Sam's Club, and there's a guy taking a pallet of water in the back of his pickup truck.
Yeah.
I hope he's through all that water. But anyways, all right. So this is like just sort of a night. Now we are broadcasting from what we're gonna call the media room. We're gonna convert this. It's gonna be like a David Letterman kind of thing.
Yeah. Let's give context of what this used to be. So it used to be outside Justice, which was a children's clothing store. And this was the dressing room. So we took over the dressing room. That's why you see the mirror behind you. But we're going to change this.
Yeah, so there's no more mirrors. You won't see the mirrors. But we're going to make it look like a living room. Not my living room. No one wants to see my living room. Maybe your living room.
Mine?
Yeah, what do you
Mine's
think?
literally just a TV and an exercise bike and my gaming chair. Yeah.
You don't have a big ass. Oh, you have a big ass TV though.
Yeah, I have a 75-inch TV. In my
you gotta have that. I knew.
I wouldn't mind having one of those here. But.
Yeah. So we're gonna have it anyways. It'll look like a living room that an average American would want to spend some time in, kind of thing. And so we're slowly evolving the audio production facilities. We've been acquiring new equipment. And thanks to many of you, by the way.
Yeah, thank you to the community.
Oh, fantastic. We got, I know someone sent us a mic. We had a number of things.
JK Golfer. I mean,
yes.
Everybody, Mr. Seahawks fan with the Rode mics. We really do appreciate everything.
We got another camera.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys have been really fantastic. We couldn't do this on our own. So it's kind of like quite the blessing. Let me say we're like a crowdsourced podcast, dude.
Yeah.
Podcast.
I mean, what do you want to say? That's what it is. All right. There's, by the way, there's a lot of stories. What else do we have about? So how do you like that? We have been contacted by news people from all over the world, dude.
Yeah. So you guys, I haven't even told you guys. So even you guys on Discord. So we literally this morning on impromptu, a Norwegian newspaper walked into the school.
Just stopped in. Hey, I'm from Norway. He showed us. Yeah,
he showed us his Department of State, like actual press credentials. So I was like, okay, that's legit. Yeah. And then we had a phone interview this morning with the Review Journal.
We did, and then we the Czechoslovakia.
Someone in the Czech Republic. Yeah, Czech Republic.
I checked out the website. It looks like news. It could be news. It could be. Yeah. Could be anything.
But
it could be anything.
It's really crazy because when we started on this journey, even who would have thought a dealer school people would be so interested in it? But I guess
that's fantastic.
Being a dealer school owner, you're kind of the barometer of like what's going on in Vegas.
Dude, you know the success of YouTube is quite literally the it's all the definition you need, right? Mm-hmm. Because YouTube is about people watching other regular people do stuff. Yep. You know what I mean? They cook and lose weight, all the things that we do and relate to. And that's what a dealer school is.
Well, I think that's I think that's really the core of us is people just want to watch us dick around, right?
I mean, well, okay, there's that. There's the Alex part of this equation. But look at Survivor. Survivor's about regular people trying to endure, like, unusual circumstances, right? Being out in the wild. Being a dealer is literally you're transitioning. It's not like you're trying to be a rocket scientist either. You're literally just trying to acquire a skill, go work a job, upgrade your life. It's not like a get-rich-quick type of thing. It's regular people doing regular things. And the stories are fantastic. And of course, there's gambling, and there's some alcohol, maybe a little drugs involved. I mean, you know what I mean? It's a mixed thing. It's a mixed act.
Wow.
And then there's the gambling, of course, and the drinking, and but at the core of it, really, it's people. And I think that as Vegas transitions, it's the very first story that is really resonating because of all that. That's been the sort of the biggest part of this. The news is there's a lot of bad news going on just everywhere. Yeah. Hospitality industry taking it in the ass.
Restaurants whacked, casinos whacked. Vegas,
even though these things are coming back slowly, casinos have come back a little faster. The dealer part of it has come back faster, and so amazingly, me and Alex have slowly sort of benefited from that part of it. It's been quite something. And so if you're in the news business and you're looking to find the one sort of spark of light, we're a spark of light, dude. That's really what it comes down to.
What kind of a spark?
I mean, let's just say, is this going to be an Alex friendly show?
Is it like a bomber? Is it a bomber size spark?
Oh God, that's a bit too big, dude. I don't know if it's that big yet. I don't know of a casino who could take the bomber quite yet.
Ooh,
You gotta work that in slowly, dude.
Yeah.
Anyways, for those of you who are not familiar with our bomber episode,
you're gonna have to find that out on Twitch.
Yeah,
and
you're gonna have to look. That's not podcast friendly, dude.
Yeah, somebody
I have a mature crowd up for this podcast. Just so you know, okay? So
all right, sounds good.
This is yeah. All right. Next up, we have quite a bit of news. What other news do we have about us? Anything?
I would say with the
movies.
We're good.
Yeah. Here, we'll move these out of the way. We don't want Alan to fixate on them. Make sure everything is straight.
Make sure Alan's OCD is okay. There you go. Perfect.
There you go. All right, perfect. And then, wow, it looks so clean behind us. I see. I need more clutter.
We just need random.
We just scraped a piece of gum off of one of the things. Yeah. So like, that's not gonna look good. It's a work in progress. Just so you know. All right, let's get to the miscellaneous stuff. What else are we going to talk about? What about our thing?
So let's give an update on the space. So right now we're just still waiting on licensing. Let's tell everyone what's going on. We're still waiting on licensing. We got a special permit. It's still in progress. We got a sign. We got the sign going. Basically, we're a couple weeks out on the sign.
We're working on the sign.
By the way, we have the sign. So.
Trent and Carla. Trent is coming from the sign business.
Yep.
He knows signs. He has this fantastic idea for signs. You guys are gonna. If you stand there. So here's the idea. If you get really high and you have nothing to do one day, you'll be able to stand outside our space and just watch the transitions of the lights.
So we have to explain, too, about the sign. Well, explain about how great Trent and Carla is, and then I'll talk about why we can't do it ourselves.
So first is, you know what the interesting... So me and Alex put together the original Casino Quest. And if you go in there, it's got tables, it's got tables. It's got a couple signs.
You can tell two guys with no fashion sense.
Yeah, it's two guys that sort of said, okay,
I shop at Costco.
And we need, we basically got everything at Costco.
Yep.
This is true.
Yep.
Or on Nellis Auctions, basically.
Yep, Nellis Auction.
And when it came to the design, we were like, yeah, we can use some paint. And we got some people to paint it for us. But apart from that, there's not a lot of design, I would say.
No.
It's a very functional space. Yeah. But when functional meaning like not exactly feng shui, isn't it?
It's great for a dealer school, but not so good at the fashion show mall.
If you come to our school,
we need a feminine touch to it.
No, we need a Trent and Carla. So
like
an
eclectic touch.
Everything is very functional. The printer is where it should be. Everything is like sort of everything, but there's no real design. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We basically moved the drapes over from another location, and they fit most of the window, but not all the windows. So that was fun, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then Trent and Carla came here, and at first I have to say, like, I wasn't sure, but there's so much to see here.
No, I mean the pictures. If you look like the sands and
I wish we could show them.
And it's fantastic.
You guys will see. You're gonna spend a half hour just talking about the backgrounds that they have. And some of the posters and some of even the lighting and the cards. There's so much.
Original Sahara chandelier and the little lights above the tables. I mean, it's really nice.
Even if you don't buy anything, there's so many stories throughout this whole place now.
Yeah.
Of how it got there, why it got there, the chandelier.
And every time I look at something, I go, there's no effing way me and David would have put this together.
No.
Right?
No. Yeah, there's no way. I'd have to pay somebody. No,
but I'm just saying, even us creatively, we wouldn't have. No.
We did have the idea for the TVs, though. A lot of TVs.
That was the one input. Easy. That was the one input I told Trent and Carla. I was like, we have to have sports and TVs here.
They have these ceiling tiles that they put in that reflect the chandelier. So the chandelier we have is from the Sahara. And by the way, we're going to have the story of these chandeliers. It's fantastic. It's got its own story, all these chandeliers.
Everything has a story here.
It dates back before Bill Bennett, by the way, because I had always heard they were Bill Bennett, because the chandeliers were actually famous. If you ever been to Sahara, that was the one thing that really stood out. They had this whole line of chandeliers going down the center of the pit, and it was quite something. The way they lit up, and they have all these different colors. It's quite the chandelier. We only have one of them, but imagine seeing, I don't know how many they had, like 10 of them, however many that was going down. So they were able to find pictures of those chandeliers actually as they were and replicate the ceiling tiles that they have been installing.
Yep.
So that the light will sort of reflect.
Yeah, we also have some mirror tiles too that they're going to install.
It's literally unbelievable. So just that, when you get here, the stories, you don't need to buy anything. It's going to be, you'll be able to come by, check out the artifacts, do that type of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to it. I mean, it really is going to be a little bit for everybody. Some people are going to come and look at Vegas nostalgia. Some people want to come and learn casino games. Some people want to come in and buy some of our gaudy, fantastic Vegas shirts that we have.
Dude, it's fantastic shirt. If you're here
it's
for
like,
those Vegas
did you ever watch my Shit Gambler Say video? It's like...
they got Alex's shirt over there, dude. We love it. I mean, yeah. So we should, it sucks that we didn't have like a whole bunch of pictures ready. We could have done a whole sort of thing. We'll do that next time. We're learning. We'll do that next time. We'll take a whole bunch of... But anyways... By the way, everything here, we have like casino gaming supplies and party supplies. So if you're on the strip and you're looking to have, kind of a party of your own.
Yeah, if you're having a bachelorette party, bachelor party, and you need some stuff last minute, you can't get on Amazon because 2 days, you can come down here and buy it.
Yep. So we'll have a whole range of things, different types of price points. So, we have quite a few Las Vegas souvenirs. We have the Skyline. We have a new apparel line that our own Dennis created a whole apparel line. Okay, not this shirt. It's not so good. But the hat, Dennis created the hat. We haven't found one big enough for Alex yet, but we're working on that.
Just to let you guys know, I wear a 7 3/4 hat, so it's not just like any size hat. It's a large, X large.
So that guy, we had a guy actually ask us because he said, his hat, his head's a little big, and he was wondering if they were adjustable. And we were afraid that he had a head like Alex. So I told him what Alex said, because Alex can still fit in this hat, but barely. No. And the guy is like, no, my head's not that big.
I look like the kid from Up when I wear one of those hats.
It's so adorable, dude. It's such a good look on you. You really do, actually. All right, moving on. What else do we got? So that's this space. What about the school? What's going on at the school? Anything?
School's doing good. Just chugging along. Right now, we're actually it's actually kind of nice. It's a breather. Right.
Yep.
So, because tax season's coming up, so we're taking a breather, but we're getting ready for a world post, pandemic.
So here
we're looking to expand.
Yeah. So we've had all these journalists come down and talk to us about the Vegas comeback. So here's our own take on the Vegas comeback. For those of you who are dealers or those of you out there, do we have anybody out there? Am I talking to myself? No.
We got 107 people.
Oh, fantastic! Good. All right. So
move your mic a little closer.
Move my mic closer. Okay.
How's my audio?
Oh, of course, it's my audio.
It's because you turned to him.
Oh.
Yeah, David's not. Well, he doesn't know how to.
I can hide behind this one. It's perfect. How's that audio? Good. All right. So here's our take on the story. Well, it's very easy, right? Vegas is starting to come out of the pandemic. Occupancies are increasing. We have had casino managers stop by the school, talk to us on the phone. Their job fairs are coming. There's definitely quite a few casinos that are adding dealers. The table games have to be spaced. We're still in a COVID environment, so you can only have 3 people per table. And as occupancies are increasing, you're going to need more dealers to sort of meet demand because you can't have 6 people on a game. It's just the way it is. So we had 2 casino managers at the school the other day looking to hire. We've had a lot of markets calling into us. So for people, by the way, if you're interested in Colorado, Idaho, or Louisiana, and you are here or any market listening to us, reach out to us. Email us at info@cegdealerschool.com, and we can help arrange for an audition or a job interview to obtain work in those markets. And by the way, these markets pay well. So they're comparable or better than Vegas. So Colorado, believe it or not, $34 to $37 toke rate.
Pretty good.
Average.
Yep.
And that's middle of the road. I was like, I've always heard they're making money over there, but holy crap, dude, that's pretty good. So what are your thoughts? So we have that. Good.
We got that. We also have, remember guys, we also have that Casino Quest Academy, which is casinoquest.skilltrain.com. Yep. Me and Lauren, 2 weeks ago, we added more content to those courses. So you guys will be seeing that hopefully by the end of April.
Yeah, so we had a plan in place to promote that. And we did, and I know a lot of you went, and then we felt like there was a lot of information. We got some feedback, and we felt there was a lot of information that was missing, a lot of context. So we sent Alex and Lauren back to California with the Fugu team, and they've been working on upgrading that content. So for those of you who are interested in learning Blackjack, Baccarat, and Roulette, those courses are there, and they're being upgraded. If you do sign up on those courses now, just know that it's a lifetime subscription. So what you pay now is for life. So you'll have access to that content and the evolution of that content, forever. So if you want to get started, there's plenty to get started, and you can sort of plug in now.
And I believe also too, because while we're still working this out, Patreon's also, if you're a Patreon, $25 or higher, you do get a 50% off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Really?
also too. So yeah.
Yeah. Until it goes live, by the way.
Yeah.
Once
for
it
right
goes
now,
live
for our community.
Yep. You gotta let us know, and we can hook you up with the access code. And then, but once it goes live, obviously, and it's a pretty affordable thing. I think it's $100 or $99.
Yeah, it's pretty inexpensive.
So it's a great way, at least, to get started. See if you like it.
Yeah, especially for some of you guys that cannot. That was one of our solutions. A lot of students can't come to Vegas, be in a hotel room for like 3 weeks or whatever, even 2 weeks.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people call about online classes, and so there they are. So it's available there. By the way, so I guess a short plug. Our other site for Casino Quest is casinoquest.biz. Also, mycasinoquest.com is another domain that we have that will forward you to casinoquest.biz or vice versa.
Okay. And
we have a lot of new merch that's going up on there slowly. We have a lot more of these shirts, different apparel, the different hats. We have this white Lux hats, this type of thing. Me and Dennis, our team is working on getting the rest of it up this weekend. And you'll start seeing a lot of casino supplies, by the way. So we're adding supplies that are available to us as part of our gaming kits. So for those of you who play a lot of craps and you want a puck or things like this, we'll be making those things available. Our layouts, by the way, we have the mini layouts. They're doing great. So thank you all for those. And if you are a Patreon, you get a discount. We have one tier gets 5%, another tier gets like 10%, 10% off, something like this. So I don't know. You have to look at that. All right. So what else you got, sir? Anything else?
No, that's pretty much it. Unless we want to talk about my favorite casino game.
Oh, but yeah, it's unbelievable. This is like gaining some steam, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Wow. So Alex has been playing something it's like Keno though, right? What do you think? Maybe not.
I don't know about Keno.
We can name it, right?
Oh yeah, it's called Andar Bahar.
We play it out of our Canadian office.
Yeah, we have a Canadian office. Shout out to Fahad and Canadian DGen.
Yep. And it's quite the game. It's a lot of fun.
So yeah, it's through 888 Casino. It's an online casino. Yes, just to clarify, they do have a license through Nevada Gaming Control Board.
Yep, fantastic.
So we've been playing this game called Andar Bahar. I'm sure you guys see my Instagram and whatever, but basically the dealer pulls out a card. Let's say it's an 8. You basically, Andar Bahar is the name of the hand. So you basically bet which hand is going to get that 8 first. But the best part of the game is the side bets.
Yeah, no.
The side bets. So that there's actually one where if the basically dealer runs out the whole shoe 41 to 49, it pays 119 to 1. And I've hit it 6 times now.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm doing pretty good. I'm actually about even right now. I gave a little bit back today. Played a little bit.
You hit once for $1,000, I saw.
Yeah.
1,000. That was exciting.
That was on a mess up too. That was a classic Alex.
So can they see some of that? It's on Twitch.
Yeah, it's on Twitch. So we're pivoting Twitch to going towards more of the me playing online.
Yeah, so. Alex does a lot of Twitch. He's got quite the crowd over there. So if you really like to degen up, and it's a great community, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people who we met here in Vegas who come out to Vegas and like to gamble, and they go online and they play with Alex.
Just a heads up for some of the people. YouTube is a lot more formal. I just want to let you know, Twitch is like just completely like off the deep end. I'm sure the chat can describe some of the Twitch people in the chat. You guys describe what Twitch is like. It's just
It's a pants optional format.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay. They can actually hear me when I'm about to stream. You can hear me unbuckle my jeans.
And just get yourself comfortable.
Yeah.
Get ready. Mm-hmm. All right, I hear you, man. It's fine. There you go. Fantastic. All I know is whenever I'm in the middle of doing something, I get a text, Andar Bahar, and then I look at it and I go, what the hell is he talking about? Oh, I got to choose one. Okay.
Yeah.
So far, I've been good.
You guys got to watch the clip highlights. I think actually Jet's working on my last session, so he's actually going to post that on YouTube.
So he's working on your Andar Bahar highlights and my Keno highlights.
Yeah.
Which do you think is more exciting?
Yeah. I can't imagine me watching the balls go and I'm like yelling.
Well, there's a lot of balls coming at you. Hey, these are the highlights.
I will. I'm not gonna lie though. I would yell if I see balls dropping.
Right at you. Like literally. Here, that would be here.
Yeah, that would literally make me scream.
All right, there you go, sir. Well, Keno has lots of balls, so there's that. All right, and we love Keno. Just so you know, we're a huge Keno fan. All right. Okay, let's move on to the real news, sir.
Okay.
And let's go on. I've actually made some notes, but no one, including myself, can read them.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, so let's start with the jackpots. A lot of jackpots lately.
So I believe, Dennis, do you have that up yet or no, sir? Working on it.
Are we going to be able to see it on this, or we just got to keep looking at ourselves?
What's that?
The jackpots?
The jackpots.
Oh, like listening to both twice. It's weird.
Okay.
Really? Is it driving you crazy?
A little bit.
Yeah, that would drive me crazy.
Let's do it the $100,000 one first.
100,000.
You know, it's kind of funny. The reason why I saw this one very specifically is because I remember Lauren playing this with you. And yeah, $100,000 jackpot. Look, dancing dragons, dancing drums.
Yeah, we played that one.
Dancing drums.
You would fill up that little bowl, and it would give you go to the bonus round.
Yep, I very specifically remember that.
Yeah.
Sunset Station. Wow.
That was at Sunset Station.
Yep, $100,000.
Big.
Yep. $880 a spin.
God, I used to love Sunset Station. Now it's a little far from me, but wow, they have a 20-card Keno there, just so you know, penny 20 card.
Yep.
So any of you looking for a 20 card, they have quite a few. All right, then we go, look at that, keep going. I mean, what's amazing is this article used to have like 10 or 50, you know, it goes on and on. There's just nonstop. Of course, some of these jackpots aren't much, you know, it's just jackpots they twittered out. You call it tweeted out? Tweeted out?
Tweeted.
Tweeted out?
Yeah,
okay.
Tweet it out.
Tweeted. So a lot of places, a lot of wins. Oh, hold on. Go ahead. What else? We got a few, actually. No Keno wins up there, but I'm sure someone hit something big.
Wow, slow weekend if there's no Keno hits.
No.
Slow weekend. Wow. March Madness must have just wiped all the Keno players out.
Because they had a few 200Ks, man. I remember I came into Dottie's one day, and I'm sitting there, and the clerk is like, oh, my God, we just paid out like $1 million this week. And I'm like, what? I mean, why would you tell me this now? I'm about to sit down and play.
Yeah, no, that's true. Because if I ever sit down on a video poker machine, I see somebody hit a jackpot, I move to the next machine.
I mean, right? Like, how are you gonna play
Not
that?
That it matters.
Or if they get a ticket for almost anything, like, why would I want to play that? But anyways, all right. So a whole bunch of slot wins this week, pretty much everywhere. Nothing all that big. No $1 million wins. Oh, there was a Bad Beats that was paid out for a progressive for 100 and some thousand. Do you see that one there?
There's a Bad Beat jackpot. I believe it was at Boulder Station, I think, right?
Yeah, Boulder.
Like 200,000 or something like that.
Yeah, so it was like fives got beat by sixes, or that's interesting. So on Bad Beats, the hands progressively go down in value. Whatever hands you need. For those of you who are poker players out there, it starts out at queens. You got to have queens or higher to be part of the Bad Beats. And then it keeps going down as the weeks progress. So it got a bit low, but yeah, that would be great though. And of course, if you have the bad beat, you win the big jackpot. Of course, yeah. The other person though also won, but not quite as much.
Yeah, and then the rest of the table gets part of the action. I think it's like $500 or $1,000. Yeah.
Oh, God,
anyone that's playing at the casino that's on a game.
That's on a poker game.
That's on a poker game is like included in the jackpot. If I remember correctly, it's like everyone gets $500 or something like that.
Boulder, station casinos used to have these progressive. They used to have this progressive meter on all of the slot machines, and you could win up to $1 million just by having your card in. And then anyone who also was anywhere in the casino with a card in, when that hit, would also get $50.
Oh, that's nice.
I was never there.
The only thing is that payout would take forever. Can you imagine the whole casino
having to wait and pay out everybody?
Yeah,
I think they just loaded on your card the points.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right, that makes sense.
The problem is it started paying a little too well. And they had to cut that out.
Of course.
That was like the $1 million babies, man. I got to see 2 of those wheelbarrows rolled up, dude. And Caesar's like, yeah, we're paying this out way too often. There's something wrong with the math here.
It's like those dealers changing their shuffle in Ann Arbor Bahar today. I still think it's a
Oh, really?
Canadian.
They've upgraded the shuffle?
Yeah.
Maybe they're adding some more cards?
They're adding some extra steps, I think. But
no.
anyways.
Yeah, they're like, Alex keeps winning, taking our money.
Yeah.
We got to change how this works.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, that 41 to 49, it's a 0.7% chance of hitting it. By the way,
and you keep hitting it.
Like I said, I've hit it that 6 times. That makes no sense.
Now. Maybe they need to redo the math. Is that the math?
No, it's 1 out of every 126 hands. Anyways,
all right, go. Sir. All right, so Caesars used to have this $1 million baby. So I was asked the other day if there any of these slot machines actually paid cash, like $1 million in cash. Most of them pay some type of annuity. Believe it or not, they'll pay you in installment plans. Right?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, so if you see $1 million machine, it doesn't pay you $1 million up front. Yeah, so there's some sort of lawsuit that went through where they have to give you the option to collect the money up front, but most of these machines are annuity machines.
Oh,
You know what sucked? The $800,000 Nevada Nichols machine was like a $5,000 annuity. At the end of the year, you're like, screw it. You know what I mean?
5,000?
You win an $800,000 slot machine, and it's just $5,000 a year.
That's rough.
I mean, that's quite a way to collect, right?
Yeah.
It sounds like a lot of money. But anyways, the $1 million babies, you got paid. $1 million. They put it on a wheelbarrow. I actually saw the wheelbarrow. They rolled it right out, paid the guy. I don't know if they gave you the cash right out the wheelbarrow, though.
I don't know anyone that's actually hit something like a big jackpot. I don't think so. Maybe that's why they're
really?
not around. Yeah, they probably ghosted everybody, but
they ghosted everybody.
Yeah.
I saw the guy. I saw a guy win at the Nevada Nickels. I was working at the Santa Fe at the time, and Sue Loudon was the owner there. You remember her?
Yeah, I went to high school with her son.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he went to Las Vegas Academy downtown.
So I'm working day shift there, and I started on day shift at like 8. So I was there like 7:30 in the morning, and there she is standing there with the flipping slot machines. I mean, she was a little OCD too. She had to be like,
who's worse, her or Alan Toy?
Oh, Alan's on a whole nother level. Alan's leveled up.
Yeah, no, he's like if OCD was if Alan was if Alan was in an RPG, he'd be like level 99 OCD.
Yeah, no, he would be.
Skyrim.
Have you ever seen his copper collection? It's so neat. It's neatly stacked. Like at that point, I'm just throwing the copper. If I have that much copper, I'm just throwing it into my storage shed. All of his stuff is like literally neatly stacked. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of copper. He is quite the collector.
Wow.
I love it. He's got quite a. He sent us. What? He sent us our break-in silver coins.
I know. No, I still love Alan. He's,
dude, he sent me a silver coin
Alan,
from the Golden Gate.
But
what did you get one? You got one.
I got the Gold Coast. Yeah.
So our break-in casinos. Although, did you break into the Gold Coast?
I did break in at the Gold Coast.
Wow, that was my second job.
Juice.
I didn't even. Yeah, you got juiced into the Gold Coast.
Kim family juice.
Isn't that something? Imagine that getting juiced into the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
That's depressing.
Our juice brings all the boys to the yard.
Oh, God. I had to upgrade. That was my upgrade. That was my second job. That was my tier 2 job at the time.
Wow.
You know what's amazing is the Golden Gate is making, actual money. They could deal with it. It's actually a decent job.
That's the one thing that's different from Vegas, because when I was growing up, downtown was like shithole.
Yeah,
right?
it was
like
a bit dumpy.
El Cortez was like, you make $10 a day.
Well, they still had the Nugget, the Golden Nugget. You made money.
Yep. Oh, no. Oh, Hummus Lover, thank you for the $5 super chat. He says, checking in. Can't wait to head to the Strat with y'all CQ weekend. Just let you know, his name's Nwanza on Twitch.
Nwanza?
But Fahad renamed him to Hummus Lover 69.
Oh, my God. Hummus Lover.
What do you like hummus, David?
I finally had hummus not too long ago, actually. There's this company here, a Vegas company that makes hummus. I forget the name of it, and it's a little spicy, dude. I liked it.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah,
I didn't mind. I got some pita bread and had some hummus.
Trying to tell Hummus Lover, bitchin' sauce, man. You'll like that.
Really?
Costco.
By the way, what do you
Whole
eat hummus with? What does it go with other than pita bread?
Chips.
Oh, chips?
Yeah,
pita chips?
It's just a dip. It's another alternative for dip. That's
really?
all. Yeah.
Do you dip like carrots in there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? You can do like vegetables and stuff?
Yeah, it's just chickpeas.
We've segued, dude. We're going to dips, dude. Let's get back to gaming, will you?
Yeah. Well, thank you for the $5 super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Dennis can actually get a kid's meal tonight, right, Dennis?
Yep.
It was his birthday yesterday, so we got to get him that $6 Panda Express kids meal.
It was his birthday. He's no longer a teenager. He's post-teen.
Yeah, by the way, he's 20 now. Just let you guys know. If you guys can do me a favor in the chat, can you type in happy birthday, Dennis? If you guys can do that, that'd be much appreciated.
Yeah,
he turned 20.
The 2 decades.
I already told him his life's going to be shit now. There you go.
He's going to have a great life. He's doing great, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's smarter than your average 20-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Not by much, though. Just a little bit. We love Dennis. Dennis doing a fantastic job, dude. We wouldn't know where we'd be without Dennis.
Yeah, that's true.
Dennis is like our gatekeeper. He keeps everybody, behind the gate.
That's true.
He answers all our phones. He pretty much does everything. He's here doing the sound.
Yeah, he's the one that's stopping all the groupies from walking into the school,
Yeah, all the groupies, all negative. Because guess who's home sleeping right now? Who's not doing anything? Who's off today?
Timmy.
Yeah. Guess who doesn't have? I mean, Dennis doesn't even take days off, dude.
Yeah, Timmy's like,
Timmy's like,
rolling around, smelling fragrances all day.
Yeah.
He's just smelling hints of eggplants.
Yeah. All right. So here's the thing. We actually have news stuff here. We do have news. Let's get to the news.
One more thing real quick on the side note.
So
just let you guys know, we're going to crowdfund Timmy's fragrance. It's going to be called BJ Fly. It's going to have... I didn't tell you this we've talked about it in the videos. It has gambling pheromones in it. It's hints of peaches and grapefruit. Would you buy it, David?
Peaches and grapefruit?
Yeah, because that's like a roulette rating system.
Oh, that's right. I forget to watch those.
Nobody wants hints of eggplant.
I'm busy.
It's hints of
busy
peaches and
Keno, dude.
Peaches and grapefruits.
No, peaches isn't bad.
BJ Fly, would you buy that?
BJ Fly?
Yeah, gambling pheromone.
I don't even want to know how you got to that name. I mean, I kind of figured
it's like Spanish fly, but for BJs. For blackjacks.
And it has gambling pheromone, so it motivates you to gamble?
No, yeah, it gives you better luck. You know, it's like, it's like really? Pheromones, you know how women get, anyways, it's like the casino version.
Let's keep this PC, buddy. Or PG.
It is PG.
Is that PG?
Yeah. BJ Fly.
BJ Fly. All right. Well, if it's Timmy approved, because Timmy knows fragrance, dude. He's got a honker for fragrances. It's amazing. Have you ever heard him? He just breaks it down, all the flavors. He could smell a nut from a nut. You know what I mean? God, that went, dude. Anyways, I meant that like literally because he has nutty fragrances. There are nutty fragrances out there, like a wood nut, a pine nut. There's lots of different nuts.
You said it's PG, so I'm keeping it PG.
I was trying to lure you in, buddy, but that didn't work out so well. All right, let's keep it PG.
All
okay,
right.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the first thing I want to ask you about, because you were a Wynn dealer.
Oh, yes.
And this is a big story because this has been in the works forever. It's gone up every court. Finally, they've delivered a actual verdict, period, done.
Yep.
And the Wynn has settled the case, so it's done.
Is it 6.5 or 5.6
million dollars they're going to pay to... so here's what happened. Back in the day, Steve Wynn thought that the dealers were making too much money and carved a little bit off the top so that it shared that money with supervisors. So supervisors are getting like 20%, right?
Yeah, so what happens is that they will get 20% of the toke pool. So in an 8-hour shift, the floor person will get 3.5 hours.
Yeah, so here's what the Wynn did, right?
Yep.
During this process, the Wynn said, you know what? They're not supervisors.
So
they're like team leaders.
So they're called CSTLs when I worked at the Wynn. So instead of being called floor supervisor, they're called casino service team lead.
Yeah.
So that was basically, so what they did was instead of paying the floor people like $300 a day or whatever, they would give them $225 plus 3.5 hours of our toke pool. So what ended up happening was each dealer approximately, I can't remember, maybe a Wynn dealer hopefully is in the chat, but it literally took away each dealer about $10,000 a year. So if we were making, let's say you're a full-time dealer, you're making $85,000 a year, you would have actually made $95,000 from this.
There were people who said that over the course of their experience, they lost out on probably $100,000.
Yeah.
And guess what you're going to get back on average, our average dealer?
What did they say?
$4,000.
$4,000?
4,000.
Oh yeah, that's why.
So
just to let you guys know, so when this lawsuit came about, I actually didn't qualify for this. So even though this was ongoing, because I was also a part-time dealer, and this is affecting mainly day one people.
Okay.
So it was mainly affected day one, like people that have been there from day one.
So what do you think about this? So a lot of the supervisors kind of like, that's true. A lot of casinos, the dealers make more money.
Yep.
And the supervisors sort of have a lot of responsibility, make less. But that's kind of the trade-off.
Yeah.
You get more responsibility and make less. That's not a good trade-off.
So when I worked at the Wynn, one of the issues with this part was that the floor people would make decisions that were kind of like not so game protection-y because of the fact that they were in on the toke pool. So that was one of the issues. The other issue is that it created this huge hostility between the floor and the dealers at the Wynn.
Right.
So in the break room, it was like two cliques basically, dealers and the floor, and they were basically like it felt like it was like enemies basically. So it created this like weird work tension between the floor and the dealers.
Yeah. So. I'll be honest with you. I've always been on the side of the dealers with this one.
Me too.
I feel like if you're in for a dealer, you're on point. You're an entertainer. You're the one sort of earning those tokes. It's your smile that kind of makes the day. The supervisor, that's the trade-off. You want to wear a suit. You want to be a team leader, and it sort of changes the dynamic. You get the day rate.
Yep.
And you get to sit back there, look important. Meanwhile, I'm the one who's providing customer service. I'm on point. You follow?
Yeah.
So, like, as much as I've heard from a lot of supervisors who, obviously would love that, I don't think it's relevant. I know there's a lot of casinos in the past, like, for example, Hard Rock, Desert Inn, where dealers made a lot more than the supervisors, and they would make sure that when they hired you, if they hired you as a supervisor, I had a friend of mine that went to the DI before the Wynn, before it became the Wynn.
Yep.
And they made him recognize that he was never going to be a dealer, because a lot of people go there, try to get on the floor, and try to transition to become a dealer. They figured that was their back door into becoming a dealer. They would start as a supervisor. and they will let you know, listen, that's not an option. You can't do that, right?
Yeah.
So the Hard Rock, especially, Hard Rock at one point was one of the best jobs in town. It was like back when the Rio was a big deal, when the Hard Rock was started, and then they started filming all that MTV stuff there, the rehab, all that stuff. It became this phenomenal job. Like all the movie stars were there. I mean, they were making, just amazing money. So when you went to the Hard Rock, if you started as a supervisor, you just had no chance of being a dealer. They'd make sure that you knew that. Oh, Derek.
Oh.
How you doing, buddy? When are we going to go Jasmine, buddy? When are we going to work over Jasmine? That's
so,
the restaurant.
I'll read it out. Derek, thank you for the $10 super chat. David, are we going to have a Keno challenge at Casino Quest?
Oh.
Also, are you going to play some video games with us? Because I hear that you might have a shot at beating Alex in Rocket League. Okay, Derek.
I don't even know Rocket League. What is that?
It's a race car game where you're playing soccer. We play a lot of different games.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Derek, you can suck it.
We're starting to like Derek more and more as we go, Derek.
Yeah, no,
we and Derek have to go to Jasmine and film the whole experience. Me and him just eating at Jasmine.
Wow. Okay.
And just having everything, because at Jasmine, I don't know if everything is branded, but it would be interesting because he's sort of got that whole thing going with the whole Jasmine thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
By the way, in Andar Bahar, when the 7 comes out, I don't even play the 7. It's like, oh, Jasmine. It's been I get my cheeks clapped every time. So the Jasmine thing is a thing. So.
Derek killed it.
Also asked about Keno Challenge.
Oh yeah,
the Keno challenge. I have to say, as much as I would love to play Keno, I don't see how we keep people awake while playing the challenge.
Yeah.
So it requires I literally am bored of tears watching other people play Keno. Me playing Keno, I'm engaged because it's literally my money. But watching other people play Keno is a sleeper for me. I can't even watch my own Keno videos, to be honest.
Oh my.
I did go back and watch the Keno Lab. I learned a few things for myself. I did. I forgot I even had
people
those
actually
kinds of
watch
knowledge.
that?
Dude, the Keno Labs are fantastic. If you want to know about Keno, you got to watch the Keno Labs. That's like the whole new series.
Oof.
And honestly, it's a bit quirky. It's a bit off the cuff kind of thing. And I'm working with what I got, dude. I've been dealt the cards, and that's what I have to work with. I'm not an Andar Bahar pro. I'm a Keno pro.
Yeah, perfect.
I got to go back to doing the dice system. I did that Iron Cross thing. Got a lot of great feedback from a lot of you. So we're going to go back to doing
CEG, we're going to that. And also, too, we got a new show. We have a new show that we're going to come out with. Can you martingale it?
We have a couple new shows that we're going to work
YouTube,
on.
Yep.
On YouTube.
Yep.
Oh. Alex is going to start live streaming here. Okay. And we also have another one, Dave N.
Dave that's N. Canadian DGen, by the way.
And we have the same initials, dude.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for the $5 super chat. David, Andar or Bahar? Which hand would you pick?
I'm always going to go with the Andar, at least to start.
And then Alex, he says Sanket or Timmy. So just to let you know, Sanket is this one Indian guy on Andar Bahar. Mm-hmm. And he edges me harder than Raquel ever could. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And if you guys don't know what edging is, you should go on Urban Dictionary right now and just Google that. EDGING.
Alex is literally like the embodiment of the Urban Dictionary.
Oh yeah, I know.
We need to get you a shirt with like all of those slogans.
I'd rather take Timmy than Slippery Sanket.
Oh god, yeah. I don't even want to know. I don't even bother looking the words up because I don't want to know what half those words are. He shares them with me, and I'm like, I'm out. That's it. Doesn't sound right. Even if it is right, I could care less.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, sir, very much.
Thank you, Canadian DGen.
We're gonna have 2 other shows I think people are gonna love. So first of all, we're gonna, as we evolve this and figure out the whole influencer thing, we're gonna have that. We're only gonna have that on. That's, by the way, if you hear that, I don't know. Did they hear that? That's the.
I'll hear it in a bit.
Oh yeah, but by the way, that's I picked that ringtone very specifically for phone calls. So
yeah.
CQ recorder.
Alex giggles every time it goes off. Yeah. All right, so back to so Alex is going to be, we're going to start live streaming on the strip. Alex is going to kind of participate in that a lot. I'm going to be doing, because I've been here a long time and I have a lot of knowledge about the casinos, we're going to do like a tour, give you guys some history and updates about the different casinos, that kind of thing.
Yep.
And then we're going to be here at Casino Quest. You'll be able to come visit and talk with us. And here's the thing, we feel like a lot of you come out to Vegas. We want, if you want to participate with us, we're going to have a big purple couch and a line, and we're going to let you guys have a seat, and we're going to talk to you about your experience, maybe your gambling strategies, give people, other regular people just like us, and have you guys sort of share some time with us and talk to your family at home.
Yeah, we also want to apologize to all the people out there because there's a lot of people that you guys want to meet us, and it's just really tough lately because literally our schedule, David and I, Timmy, Dennis, is literally every day. We don't really get a day off, right? You know, like, and also too, we're in meetings all day. So hopefully once the new space is open, you can come and meet us here at Casino Quest.
Yeah, we'll just
this
be
will
here.
be a regular thing. It's just the process, guys. So we apologize.
Yeah, we don't mean to be separate unless you're cray, and then there's a reason for it.
Unless you're actually Jasmine.
Yeah, unless you are the actual,
No, but yeah, the new space, once this is open and we're on autopilot, me and David are going to focus 100% on media now. The school's going to be on autopilot. We're going to have, Becky, Lauren, Tyler over there, and we're going to be here just doing media nonstop.
And if you're a local or visiting, we're going to have cardio days. We're going to go out and we're going to walk all different areas. We're going to film it and walk and participate and talk.
Walk around the strip more.
We have a whole format.
Yep.
So we'll bring people up and talk to them, and we're gonna burn some of our COVID weight. Those of us who have actually gained weight during COVID.
Oh yeah.
Have you gained some weight? Yeah, we both have. Holy crap!
I can see it right here.
Listen here, fella. That's a handle. That has purpose. All right. Let's get to the other good news. What's the other link that I sent you? Can you refresh my brain? Because I literally wrote notes and I can't read them.
What's this about Binions? I see Binions.
Well, that's just the jackpot that hit a Binions.
Oh, okay.
I literally cannot leave.
Vegas Resort prepares to expand operations.
Oh, so you ready? Some good news. The Rio was bought, and now they're coming back full time. Most casinos now will be back within the next couple of weeks. Casinos will be back to full time operation.
Okay.
The Rio, by the way, is being branded the Hyatt now.
Oh, yeah, that's
right. They
right.
brought the Hyatt in, so we forgot to kind of even highlight that the last time.
So it's not going to be a baseball stadium?
No baseball stadium. All those rumors proved to be absolute nonsense. Although, that's a big ass... People don't realize how big the land area is that the Rio owns. It stretches all the way back to the highway.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Well, I mean, I think baseball will make its day at some point, right? But it's very exciting to see that all the hotels are coming back. And that's actually big. I think
just would love to see a
most
baseball
MGM
stadium
properties. Here. Really? Instead of the Rio, you would like to see that beautiful piece of architecture leveled? Oh, my God. I'm not even going to address it. Holy smoke. For those of you who Delta Rio one of the days, either now or back in the heyday, yeah, we missed the Rio a little bit. A lot of good memories there. I really hope all they have to do is upgrade the rooms. A fantastic property. It's a lot of space, all suite hotel. All the rooms are big.
I just hope they make the proper investment. That's all to make it.
I think they will.
Okay, good.
I think they're all in. I absolutely think they're all. Caesar's going to be managing it for the next couple of years. Hyatt will take over the hotel. I think it'll be just fine. Mm-hmm. So the other part of the news is we have a lot of shows coming back. So a lot of shows, a lot of entertainment venues are figuring out a way to come back. So I know we had talked about that a little bit last week. So that's kind of the thing. So everything is sort of ramping up. Everything is coming back.
Yeah, I'm sure if you guys haven't seen the traffic, but like March Madness in the last 2 weekends or so, 3 weekends, it's been like almost back to normal.
Yeah.
It's been pretty jam-packed. There's literally traffic outside the mall. We're trying to go, and you see Planet 13 and Reef and all these places, just traffic everywhere of people, So,
I had to park on the top floor, dude. I had to I couldn't even find a parking spot.
It's nice. Granted,
Godiva
it's
went
like
out of business.
It's like a double-edged sword because we're like we were happy before because parking was in and out and it was like easy, but we're happy that Vegas is coming back.
We are. Except, could someone figure out a way to put the Godiva store back in here? Because we miss Godiva. Dude.
By the way, guys, if you guys have Instagram, my favorite memes page is called 702 memes. And you see all the pictures of all the drunk people, like the girl ripping out the plants at a Caesar's Palace, and it's like Vegas. The ratchet girls are back. Vegas is healing.
Oh God. Oh man.
702 memes.
Did we talk about the Godiva pudding pops?
Oh yeah,
good, dude. Those are good. All right. What's the other story?
We got the Olympic Purchase Huntridge.
Oh, the Huntridge Theater.
Huntridge Theater. So if you guys. Just to let you guys know, I went to the Las Vegas Academy. If you go on Google Maps right now, look at Las Vegas Academy. It's literally right near downtown next to El Cortez. So growing up, Huntridge Theater is right there on Charleston in Maryland. That is a oof. Big giant oof.
Yeah, it's a oof.
So the fact that someone's actually going to purchase it and develop it, look at that. They're going to have a brewery and all that built in.
I hope so because it's been sitting there for a while. They tried to save it as a theater. A group got together and tried to save it.
Yep.
And that didn't work out so well. But now it looks like there's an actual developer. And amazingly, across the street or a little bit up Charleston there, they put in this whole center with the food thing, and that's actually turned out fairly well.
I'm not going to lie, though. I'm actually looking forward to this because after I go see a movie, I can walk down the street to Tacos El Gordo, best taco place here in town. Shout out to Texans fan.
Really? Tacos El Gordo?
You ate that with me and JK Golfer.
It was very good. Is that best tacos? Because literally every taco stand in town says best tacos.
That's that taco stand I took you to, and you actually didn't get gas.
Me? Oh, well, there you go. That's a winner.
Yeah.
That's right.
How many people are watching, Dennis?
What's the next story?
We got 209 people watching.
Wow.
Oh, my God, dude.
Hey, can you guys
That's a lot.
do me a favor in the chat? I do this all the time on Twitch. Can you guys say, hi, Alex and David? I would love to see all you guys spam the chat right now. There you go.
We got the We Miss You Smith Center.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
so here's what I love. This is what I love. Smith Center, that's when you know things are going to be happy because, you know, you can't really socially distance too much, although I'm sure they figured it out. This Smith Center, by the way, has acoustics that is valued the world over. So there's been like bands and orchestras that have come out here to record just here because the sound is so fantastic.
Yeah, the way the actual things,
all the acoustics were done. Yeah,
Yep.
the venue is like really amazing. If you get a chance to go to the Smith Center, it's absolutely worth the ticket. So I finally got a chance to go to the Smith Center for the first time pre-COVID, and I went to see this show. It was a sort of, I guess, a Chinese musical type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the sound was quite literally unbelievable. I was impressed. And I'm not one that responds to sound so well. My hearing isn't the best, so it's hard for me to be impacted by the acoustics. I can't tell the difference like like Dennis can when he listens to the feedback and stuff. But I was really impressed. It was amazing. And, you know, it's all around you. It's just fantastic. I wasn't even all that close, and I was still very impressed.
Yeah, good.
So you should, if you get a chance and you can see a show, they have a...
I think it's where they have the Book of Mormon, or they had before, right?
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I know. I got to see that,
I got to go see that, too. So.
Everyone tells me it's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, Hamilton was there, too, I think. Hamilton, remember, that was really popular.
Yeah, we definitely got to check that out. All right. Where are we at? Okay, what else? Do we have any other stories, or are we just going to talk about Vegas in general?
Oh, yes. So the Sports Hall of Fame, they're going to have a Southern Nevada Sports Hall of Fame. By the way, they figured out Golden Knights, right? Mm-hmm. Right? The only thing that's a oof is that they have a sponsor for that arena. So they built a 6,000-seat hockey arena for the minor league hockey team. It's called the Henderson Silver Knights.
Okay.
The only thing is the name, the sponsorship of the name, it's at the Dollar Loan Center.
Okay. Arena. Well, someone needs a loan. If you don't have a bank account, you go to Dollar Loan Center.
Yeah.
You show up with your car title and a few other pieces of ID, and you're in.
Oof. Yeah, I know.
I'll be honest with you. I've heard good things.
Yeah?
I mean, so here's the thing. Vegas used to be known for all these, like, title, you know, because money was free, fancy free out here, right? So you had a lot of these places, these payday loan places that charged outrageous interest rates. I had a friend of mine that would, like, every week, every payday, he had to hunt down, like, 6 of these places. You know, he was always running late in his bills. And Dollar Loan Center came around, and they lowered the rates. I mean, it's still not like having a regular bank account, regular credit card. It's still, but they made it much more convenient to loan money, and they put a lot of these other players out of business. You know?
Okay.
They created a competitive environment. You know, so I know that sometimes people get stuck. You know, whatever. Maybe you're out gambling and you're betting Andar Bahar and you're behind on your rent.
You're Andaring or Baharing off too much.
Yep. And you need a quick fix. I mean, they have a thing. I think it's like you get to borrow $500 for a week for $20, which, you know, if you break down the interest, is probably a little high. But if you need, you know, a quick fix and you got a paycheck coming up, I mean, not the worst thing. And by the way, we're open for sponsorships anytime.
Oh no, we do have that. By the
Dollar
way,
Canadian.
Canadian DGen, we're talking right now.
Really?
So yeah, we're talking. We got something figured out.
We have a couple sponsors. Should we do a shout out to?
Yeah. Well, also too, my Andar Baharness. Shout out to Virtual Private Internet, right?
Yep.
Private Internet access, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, private internet access, VPN access. I joke around. I'm like, if you're a DGen like me and Daddy David, you do DGen things.
Yeah, you need a VPN. You always need a good VPN. If you don't have a good VPN.
Also, too, 4Car Omaha, our table games, right? Frank, if you're watching, shout out to you, Frank.
We had a lot of fun.
4Car Omaha, yep. So
thank you. We're putting out a how to deal video for him as well.
Yep.
Derek, another $2. Derek,
thank you, sir. Thank you for the $2 super chat. That's all you get for disrespecting Rio.
See, See, Derek's now on my side, dude.
Dude, I like the Rio, but I just like a baseball stadium better than the Rio. That's all.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to see the Rio taken down for a baseball stadium? What's the matter with you? That's crazy talk right there. Baseballs. There's a lot of other places to put a baseball. The only thing is, so of all the unique properties on the Strip, in terms of just outside, Rio is. Don't you think the Rio has had quite the impact?
No, it has. I mean, like I said, I broke in at the Gold Coast. Is right there. The Rio in the '90s when I was growing up, that was like the premier,
the place to be.
The place to be.
You wanted
that was
to work
before
there.
like the Hard Rock and the Palms and all that stuff. The Rio was like the spot, and also too, their seafood buffet was like their Carnival World buffet and their seafood buffet.
They're both fantastic. I actually ran into the buffet manager, this woman, right before COVID shut down because I was doing all the. I was collecting my secret stash of data on all the different properties, and I happened to spend some time at the Rio, which was a bit depressing, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
The Rio has literally lost, came down a few levels. But she was saying how they had all these plans to upgrade the buffet. And of course, COVID came and whacked that a little bit. I have to say, though, I was always curious, like, if you look on the Strip back when, right, a lot of that, Marnell built a lot of properties. And they all had sort of the same basic structure with the towers from the center going out. It's almost like he saved the last final, glass structure, the final beautiful piece for himself when he built the Rio. And but anyways, they also built the M, by the way.
Yep.
But the M is a beautiful property.
M Resort's a really nice property.
From the outside, when you go inside the M, you feel like you're literally transported to...
It doesn't feel like a local casino.
It really doesn't. It's really... Yeah. I know that place took a minute to evolve, but wow. If you go in there now, it's really quite something. If you get a chance, you should drive out there. It's a little bit of a drive if you're coming, depending upon which way you're coming, obviously.
And their buffet, too, post-COVID.
Really?
Yeah, their buffet is pretty good.
I mean, even the way the tables
Studio
are
B
laid
buffet,
out,
it's called.
It looks like it's a luxury property.
Yeah, it's nice. Their pool is actually great for the summertime, too.
Yeah, so the M. Yeah, the M. All right. What else we got? All right, so let's do AMA, no?
We got Legends Bay Casino.
We got which one?
Legends Bay Casino.
Oh, yes. So they are opening a casino in Sparks, Nevada, which is right outside of Reno.
Okay.
80,000 square feet. So it looks like they delayed it because of COVID, but now, obviously, because it looks like everything's on the up and up, they're opening casinos now everywhere, even Reno.
Dude, what's fantastic is of all the casinos, a lot of local casinos have experienced record-breaking numbers, dude. When people have needed something to do to get out and they've gone to the casinos to get entertainment.
First casino, 26 years in the Reno area.
Yeah. And here in downtown, first casino in 40 years, first new casino. We have the Circa built out.
Yep.
You have the Downtown Grand adding rooms. The Plaza's going through a big renovation. They're replacing that Greyhound station.
Yep.
So lots of really positive. That was a question we had today. It was funny. We spoke to the Review Journal today. And when they're talking to us, we were mentioning how the long money has stayed. All the people with all the big money that are making investments, they're all staying. In 2008, 2009, the recession hit. Boy, the money dried up, right? Even that the Boyd property just sat there.
Echelon, which is now Resorts World.
Which is now Resorts World. They just stopped construction, and that thing sat there for years. In fact, so long that the county got together and said, listen, you got to put up a fence because we're tired of looking at it. It was just a monstrosity. Look what happened with the Fontainebleau. Is that right?
Yeah, Fontainebleau, which is called the Drew now.
It just sat there.
Next to the Sahara.
All the money just dried up, no investment. But here, now, even during COVID, all the long money, Circa got open. People were thinking, hey, maybe the Circa's going to be delayed. No.
Yeah, new
Circa
buyer
open.
for the Drew.
Resorts open. Yep. They're not delaying. They're opening up. Virgin was going to delay even more, and then now they're opened. They opened the other day to a lot of fanfare.
Yep.
No center bar though. I guess they have a take on a center bar, but I'm gonna miss that center bar. It was a little bit loud, but I really enjoyed it.
My favorite convention's still gonna be there though.
Oh God, what, Alex? What is your favorite convention, sir?
The AVN convention or AEE convention.
Really?
By the way, guys, I'm trying to figure that out for next year.
I thought that went mainstream. It's only there.
It used to be at the Venetian. Now it's at the Hard Rock.
Now it's at the Hard Rock.
Yep.
A more intimate venue.
I don't know.
It makes sense though. The Virgin. The AVN is going to be at the Virgin.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Actually, now you think about it, yeah.
So that totally makes sense, dude. That's where I would go.
By the way, gang, make sure you plan that trip because we're gonna have a meetup weekend for sure that weekend.
Oh, yeah. No, you got to. You see, when you go to a normal convention, like if you go to like back in the day, we went to G2E, you get that bag.
Yeah.
And you get to put in all the freebies from the bag. So what kind of freebies do you get at the AVN convention?
You get a lot of freebies. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You get pictures.
Yeah, pictures.
Get calendars.
Yeah. A lot of things to take home to the wife, right?
Oh yeah, my parents loved it when I came home from that. That was great.
That pile over there is for me.
Yeah.
All right, so here do we have any other news to share? We got Sticky over there because we came over here and of course we have no printer. Things are still being set up, so we had to take notes on our phone. And Sticky, what else do you got there, buddy? We got any other news? Can we move to the AMA section of this broadcast? Oh, really? Oh, well.
What's it uploading
We're only on the Las Vegas Strip at one of the largest malls in the world. You know, these things happen.
What's the upload at right now?
Oh, now it just went really low.
Oh, really?
Asked that question. It was 800 there for a second.
800? Oh.
Kilobytes.
Oof.
Dude, Cox is terrible.
Is it like shaky? So is it, all right, is there any AMAs? Can we answer some questions while this is waiting? It's just going to be delayed, right? Or is it just literally like, is it fragmented?
So for them, it buffers.
Oh. And for us, I mean,
it's gonna go up either way.
All right. Well, anyways, is it back?
And it's still buffering, but here's the question.
All right, here we go. Bending Rodriguez, I love it. What is the current situation in Las Vegas regarding Asian people after all the attack on the Asian community?
I'll answer this question.
This is for you, buddy.
Okay, so I would say, you know what's interesting? It hasn't been so much of a problem here as compared to the Bay Area or New York City or some of the other areas. You know, like I know for sure, like Metro Police has been hanging out in Chinatown a lot more in that area.
Yep.
But I personally don't know anyone that's been affected by anything recently here.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, let's just all get along, guys. That's the only thing I ask is that, you know, we're all here, we're all human. You know, we all just want to be happy.
You know what's interesting about Vegas is is very much a diverse city. We don't see I don't see a lot of it, to be honest with you. There's most people here, it's sort of evolved pretty well. We don't see a lot. I don't see it anymore. Many years ago, when I first moved here 30 years ago, it was less diverse as it is now. But we're now one of the most diverse cities in the country.
Yeah, you know, I actually, to be honest with you, Bending Rodriguez, I was kind of concerned because my grandmother, she's like 80 years old. She's 80 years old. She uses public transportation. I was kind of concerned.
Yeah.
You know, because, you know, like her English is not that great, but you know what, like everything's okay here. So no problems.
I've seen some rudeness when it first started. I did see some rudeness. I saw a family that was not treated well. But apart from that, I personally haven't seen it. Of course, you know, we're a very diverse group here. So, you know, we kind of look out for each other. But we haven't heard of any incidents, actually. Right?
I haven't heard of any incidents.
I haven't heard of anything specific. Yep.
I mean, to be honest with you, they're not going to, even if they did, they wouldn't have the balls to do that to me. But, you know, it's usually like the older people, whatever. So nonsense.
Yeah, no.
Nonsense. But yeah, everything's good. Bending Rodriguez. No worries here in Vegas.
All right, what else you got? Is the internet better? Please say yes. Oh, God.
Sorry, guys. Even here at Cox, they told us the internet was going to be better. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, Jesse asks, where exactly is the new location? So we are on the second floor next to Dillard's. So we are, you'll see Windsor and a tuxedo store, and right in between that. The one thing, we should mention that. So the thing is, we actually have to get a sign company. And if you actually look at the actual space of the sign, so there's this, if you look above, there's these glass windows. So the thing is like, in order to get up there, we have to get on a 12-foot ladder, go above the ceiling tiles, and there's a catwalk. And they very specifically told me that we can't use Dennis to go up there.
Yeah, no. You gotta have a real. We were gonna throw them up there.
We were gonna just do like
drawings.
Yeah, we're just gonna do like the harness and then just throw them up there. And then, like, you know,
with some crayons.
I was gonna give them some snacks and like
some snacks.
Yeah, and just get
them.
And
it's like 60. Our frontage is like 60 feet. It's a big. Our storefront is huge now.
They literally told us, they're like, yeah, you can't do this yourself. And I also don't want to shatter my hip trying to get down the ladder if I
shatter your hip. Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't put that on me.
Oh no, I would literally. It's a 12-foot drop on a ladder.
Yeah, it's a big ass thing. We're in the directory twice, so look for the original Casino Quest outside Macy's Men's if you're coming out until we sort of upgrade that. If you do go to the wrong one and we have this one open, we'll walk you over. It's not a problem. So we're actually between Dillard's and Nordstrom, sir. We're doing Nordstrom's and Dillard's. We're by past Revolt Tattoo, but yes, Windsor.
Yeah, Windsor and Tuxedo Store. That's what I tell everybody. And right now, if you have a reservation, everything is still at the current space until we get our licensing ready. That's it.
That's it. Yes. Thank you for that question.
Thank you for the question, Jesse.
They upgraded. So they upgraded us in the directory so quickly. We were.
I know people were getting confused already.
Yeah, because we had someone say, "Listen, it looks like you guys are closed. I don't see any signs," and he came to the wrong one. Luckily, he was at the CPK, the California Pizza Kitchen downstairs. We were able to direct him to the original location.
How's the upload now?
It's better. It's not the best. But
it's not the best. I apologize, guys.
Are we buffering still?
Here we go. Mr. Rob B. Super Bowl party there next year. Yes, we have a couple different ideas, either with the casino or here at the mall. Mr. Rob B. So, he's the one that we had the Super Bowl party with at the dealer school.
We did.
So I think we can definitely have something here. The best part is we do
have... The big game party, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. The big game party. I know, but it's YouTube. We can say it.
Really?
Yeah, kind of. So anyways, the greatest thing is we actually have a bunch of TVs here, and we could probably get a projector from Nellis Auction.
Oh.
And we could put it up on one of the big white walls right here, too. So there you go.
Fantastic. Wow. Yeah, Alex is already planning that party, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
The whole time he's here, he's going to be working that out. And then
hey, you know what the best part is? Like, this Super Bowl party this year, we weren't even trying to make money. Everyone just chipped in a certain amount. Like, hey, it covers food, drinks. Here you go. Boom.
And done. Ronnie's going to cater it.
Yeah, Ronnie. By the way, just to let you guys know, Ronnie, nobody else rubs their meat better than Ronnie does.
He's got a big smoker. No, I know. He's rubbing meat a lot.
He's a master meat rubber.
Sticky loves his
would love to learn how to rub meat as good as Ronnie does.
Oh my God, this is innuendo central. Hey, he does have some great meat. Just so you know, Ronnie has some of the best, tastiest
ribs,
meat in town.
turkey,
very salty.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Every now and then
Brisket.
It's a little too salty.
Oh.
But we love it. Well, he'll tell you. He knows. He'll tell you.
Papa David.
All right, so what else you got?
What else we got, Dennis?
We're gonna keep this going.
Keep the questions coming, guys. We're just here hanging out.
Let me know.
We actually started early today because we know Alan Toy is going to message me that we're late. So there you go.
Yeah.
Dave, Canadian DJ, when is Casino Quest CEG going to hire Sanket? Never. Slippery Sanket, that guy. That's the dealer on Endar Bahar that edges me off every time.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What else you got?
One card away from a 41 to 49. He's got to pull out the 40.
A couple there from Alan Toy.
Oh, yeah? Oh, great. Here we go. Alan Toy, I think I'm dyslexic. I think it says anal toy. When will the Andar Bahar course be ready? When will the Craps online course be uploaded? Where do we sign up to play Keno with Daddy David?
Sir, you don't even need to sign up. Just come on down. We'll play some Keno. I'll take you right out there. Andar Bahar course. How about, what are your thoughts, sir? You can have an actual course?
We actually have a bot ready on Twitch. Or what I even might do is you guys can play along while I'm betting on Twitch.
How hard is this game to deal? It's not that hard, is it?
No, it's not that hard.
You literally just pull cards out of a shoe.
Now, the Craps online course, that's a great question, Papa David. Do you have an answer to that?
So I actually did a course, just so you know. So on our CasinoQuest.skilltrain.com, we have Blackjack, Roulette, and Bach. Craps I did, but it was a bit overwhelming. A lot of content.
Yeah, I would say too. It's
filmed it over. Good.
No, so I think it's because, like I say, it's been a process with Fugu because we're learning how they work, how we work.
Yeah.
So I think once this Blackjack, Roulette, Baccarat course is up, we can do the Craps.
What you can do is a lot of the raw, courses are on our YouTube channel. So if you go to YouTube, by the way, our CEG Dealer, well, where you're at right now, right? Aren't we on CEG Dealer School?
Yeah.
Is this on? Okay.
You can do the member thing. Alan's
you can
already
join.
Member.
Yep. And you can watch a lot of our raw classes. We're putting them up on a regular basis. So, they're meant to be sort of very casual. These are courses that we film while we're teaching students. So, it's just like an introduction to being a dealer, introduction to courses. If you're a player, you want a deeper understanding of the games, there's that.
Okay.
Deep probative understanding of the games, there's that.
I just want to say this. We have 230 people watching right
Fantastic.
now.
Wow.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Wow. See? Everybody missed you, dude. It's understanding. You don't understand. Okay? They missed you, buddy. He's like,
I know. They just saw me like 10 hours ago on that stupid. By the way, me and Timmy played this degenerate progressive betting system. Just to let you know, Timmy tripled his money in 10 minutes. It was the most ridiculous shoe, and it was organic too. We laced the cards.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Slippery Timmy. Gosh.
Yeah.
But thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Kicks my ass every time. All right. What else you got? We have more questions, I hope.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it going. All right, can you talk about the different versions of Baccarat and which one they like the best? Go ahead, sir.
Okay.
That's for you.
So there's two different versions of Baccarat. Well, actually, we'll talk about it. So mini and midi is what you're going to see in the casinos. Mini is where only the dealer touches the cards and turns them over. Midi is the one where you see them bending and picking up the cards. Now, you might see like you might have heard of maybe big Baccarat. That's another thing that used to be in the 90s and stuff like that. But most casinos have discontinued it because it literally was like a stand-up crap. It was like a crap table on a Baccarat layout, basically.
Yeah, big ass table.
Big ass 3 dealers.
Big lifeguard chair.
Yeah.
They had a supervisor. But there's also other types of easy Bach, commission-free Bach.
Yeah, easy Bach is a variation of mini Baccarat. So that's what it is. Just no commission, so the game goes a lot faster.
Yeah.
And the only thing that's different between that one and normal Baccarat, if banker wins with a 3-card total of 6 or 7, usually you push your bet or you get half of your bet.
Yeah.
But yeah, usually just let you know too, on mini Baccarat, because they're bending and also ripping the cards, it's a higher minimum. So if mini, let's say you're staying at the Cosmo, mini Baccarat is 25 and then midi's like 100.
Yeah, midi, the one where they kill the cards. At
Yeah,
the
they
end
throw away all
yeah,
the cards
they throw
at the
the
end.
cards. Yeah, they don't want that messing with that because the players might be bending them, and then they come out bent. And they know what card that is.
Yeah. Now, Johnny, just let you know, there's a game called Andar Bahar that you might like. You know, join me on Twitch if you like Baccarat.
Yeah, if you like Baccarat, you'll love.
Andar
It's
Bahar.
a dummied down version of Baccarat, basically, right?
Yeah, it's one for the normal people.
Yeah, for average people. Fantastic. Just like Keno, sir. Keno. You're gonna. Hey, all right. What else you got?
What else we got? Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. And we're waiting for Sticky over here to fill up the space. Everybody go get popcorn.
Do, 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 do.
All right, here we go. He got
What's
it
going
up
on,
there.
Dennis?
No, I know. Oops. Nope.
All right. Oh, you want me to ask the question?
All right,
Or
go ahead. Will we ever see the debut of the Dice Master going head on against the almighty Andar Bahar? Oh my God. I think this is based. Here's what happened, right? There's 230 people, give or take, on this thing, and there's basically the same 140 from my group, and now there's 100 something for your group, and now they're butting heads at this point. You know, they're the people that actually want to learn, and they're the people that just on this Andar Bahar train.
So I have 230 people are watching, you said, Dennis, right?
Yep.
Okay, 230 people right now in the chat. I want you to tell me what's better, Andar Bahar or Keno. Right now, in the chat. Decide right now.
Yeah, decide right now.
Right now.
Be the decider.
Yep.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, no, I want to get, so everyone asked, we're going to try, because we're here at the space now, we can stream Twitch here too. Timmy and David will join me once in a while for some Andar Bahar action.
And I would love to have like a Dice Master course here, just for players, not even for dealers, just for players.
Yeah, we are working on a third dice game, by the way. That's
and
one of the
roulette challenge is coming.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes.
We actually have a full-size roulette wheel, and we are going to do a roulette challenge at the new space.
So those of you who follow all of our roulette videos, which is literally like 99% of you, we're going to have a roulette challenge here, and we'll try to get Timmy to show up every now and then.
Classic Timmy.
Yeah.
By the way, you should see Timmy's office right here. It's amazing.
It is. It's like 3 square feet.
Yeah, it's 4 square feet. If you guys ever seen those like Hong Kong apartments, this is
it.
This can go head to head with it.
No, seriously, you have to lay down standing up.
Yeah,
right, what is that? Whatever.
We're gonna stanchion off this area so you guys can walk up and take a tour.
Yeah, you can take a tour, see where he sleeps. It'll smell nice though.
What's everyone writing in the chat so far?
Yeah.
What game did I like more?
It's dice.
Don't pull my leg.
Believe it or not, there's a lot of Keno.
Oh no.
There's Keno. I swear to God.
Yeah, you totally got the.
I got my greatest hits coming out.
You totally got the 50+ demographic locked up, David.
Love you 50+. Yeah. Keep going, buddy. Keep going. Yes. Hey, I got my greatest hits coming out. I'm actually, I was up $3,000. I'm now not up $3,000.
You guys on Twitch, I need more of your support coming on here watching these live streams.
There's a lot of Keno actually.
Yeah, there's
really?
a lot of Keno.
Yeah.
What's up with all? Yeah.
Listen,
hey. Okay, all you Keno people, type your age in the chat now.
Andy Cohen said Andar Bahar, and then he said, "Sorry, Daddy David."
All the Keno people that wrote Keno, I want you to type in your age right now.
So listen here. The thing about you don't understand Keno as a sort of self-absorbed space in the universe. Okay, you sit there. Okay, what happened? It switched.
Nintendo said Andar Bahar.
Thank you, Mr.
Are you
Ken.
kidding me? Your name is Ken No. How can that be? You got to rename yourself, dude.
Mr. Ken Bogus. Thank you, sir.
You can't go around calling yourself Mr. Ken No, and now you're on to Andar Bahar. It makes no sense. By the way, when do we have this thing going out? We have it going out now. I think it's going in the mail.
It should go out. Did you give Tyler his address?
Yes. So we talked on Discord. So I have his address. After this, I'm gonna give it to Tyler.
Because he won the little mini top table.
So just let you know, JK Golfer, we got a thing for you too. I got a couple packages sent out. Mr. Kevin too, VP of Patreon. We're gonna send out a gift package. It's been kind of busy this week. Tomorrow.
All right, good. All right, get on that, sir. Yep. All right, what else you got? Any other formative, mind-bending, building questions? Could be anything. Get anything good.
Did anyone actually write their age in the chat? I'm so curious.
Listen
about
here,
that.
no one cares, sir. Okay, it's a young man's game. Just so you know,
it's a young man.
I'll tell you after this.
Okay,
right.
Eric, what would the end result of to be opening your very own casino? Can I tell you my idea?
What's your idea, sir?
So I would think it'd be kind of cool if we crowds like fund a casino. Like you
Yep.
can put in your percentage. It would have to be in like groups of like a certain amount of thousands. Let's say 5,000 or 10,000. But
Yep.
you can own your percentage of the casino.
So just to be clear, our ultimate goal is to either manage, supervisor, host a casino floor, bring back regular comms, regular tables, regular betting action.
Yep.
Sort of the average player kind of experience.
Yeah, treat everyone the same.
Yep.
No preferential treatment.
Yep, have a reason to be there. Have local tournaments for all the games.
Good old Vegas hospitality.
Yep, on a whole nother level of engagement. A lot of that stuff is missing. So what happened, I think, when Vegas, right, is Vegas got to be fully diversified. Too
many bean counters.
A lot of bean counters, but of course you got to make money, right? So you got all these areas to make money at the casino. The restaurants make money, the buffets make money, the shows make money. So it used to be a lot of those were giveaways to get people to gamble. And of course, the gambling part of it sort of went down. People lost interest and dynamic change. And so casinos pivoted and looked to make money in other areas of the casino. Like it really became, instead of can I finish my thought before you go ahead with the thing? So it really, the integrated resort idea, that's sort of, that was the evolution, right? But what we would like to do is still have those kinds of venues, but provide sort of a place where, because I really think that after the pandemic, dude, people want to be with other people now. People are done being at home.
And I don't want to throw too much shade, David. Not too much shade, okay? Not too much shade, but I just feel like we can own a casino or operate a casino better than what's currently available out there.
No, I do. I think so. I think for us, we wouldn't have to make that much money. All I got is a card.
We have the students. We have
our own
students.
We'll train our own student. Yeah, that's it.
Easy.
We have our community. Even if it was a small little place.
No, we don't want a big casino.
We don't need anything too big.
But it would be a nice little casino not too far
Although,
from the strip.
you know what? If we get a lot of people, we might need to, be a little bigger.
Yeah.
Because we got to have space, just like this. Yeah, we want it to be all about you, quite literally you. We want
you guys to have a great experience and come back, Yep. All right, so Dennis, what's so funny now?
Everyone said their age is 69.
Oh, shit.
That makes sense.
That's funny. That makes sense.
Dude, listen to this. We opened up a new account the other day, and it had the last two numbers were 69. Me and Dennis were in line at the Five Guys not too long ago, and guess what our number was, sir?
69.
It really was 69. We couldn't believe it.
Also wanted to add, Derek said if there's 200 likes, he'll do a $100 super chat.
Wow, 200 likes?
200 likes, guys.
Derek has that much money?
Oh, wow.
Derek is loaded, buddy. Derek is loaded.
Derek's
Can I move in, Derek? You got a spare bedroom, buddy?
Please hit the like button. We would appreciate it if you guys hit that like button.
200 likes.
200 likes. Let's do it, gang. Thank you, Derek. We appreciate you, buddy.
Also, here's a super chat we just got.
Oh, James Dirt, thank you for the $4.99 super chat.
Read that one out loud, sir.
Is it weird that I feel the need to contribute to the Keno Fund every time David has to defend the game? Hashtag haters gonna hate.
That's what I'm saying. It's amazing.
Hey, David, where's my Marty GB money?
So I'm out of Dottie's, just so you know. Okay. Hey, we're working on that. We got a crowdfund. Listen here. How much do you need for that? $5,000. We need a backpack. We need $5,000. We're putting a lot of money in here, like literally. I'm refinancing my house for this bad boy.
Oh yeah, David sold his house to start the Casino Quest.
I had to sell my house, and now we're refinancing to put it here. That's the thing, like
contribution, sir.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. I'm all in. Like
have
we're
you heard
both all in.
Have you thought about an OnlyFans?
Yeah, no one wants
Keno OnlyFans.
No. My mother would come see that, and then it would be all over me. I would literally, that'd be terrible. But like my mother's actually out there cruising OnlyFans. She doesn't even know. She doesn't even know this is on. You kidding me?
Yeah.
Just so you know, I'm at a Dottie's not too long ago. And of course, there are some people who know that I was a dealer. And it's funny because I used to go to this Dottie's at a Cosmo dealer, and a whole bunch of dealers, dice dealers actually would show up to and play because it's on the way home from the strip, fairly close to the strip. And a guy was there with his wife, and he went up to the table, and he's asking the clerk, he's like, "That's David over there." And my friend at that time didn't know about me necessarily, and was like, "No way." This guy turned out to be a fan, and the wife came over and asked if they could take a picture. And I think it's stunning for them because he's watching all of the dice stuff. But at that point, no one knew I played Keno. And I think he was a little taken back. It was kind of weird for him to see me playing on a Keno.
Everybody's taken aback, David.
Really? Everybody is? I just don't understand what the controversy is. Like, I love dice. I teach dice. I had a fantastic, by the way, today's class was excellent. It was really good. I got to do more of those assessments. It was a lot of fun. We have a dealer, by the way, who is and congratulations, we got her started in the middle of COVID.
Yep.
We got her a break-in at Circa, and now she's already going to another Encore. High-end casino.
Encore Boston.
To Boston.
Yep. Okay, no problem.
He's off to the restroom?
Oh, yeah.
And, this is kind of the opportunities that's going on right now. If you want to move around a transition, especially into other markets or upper-end casinos, we actually have a few people starting at resorts. Mm-hmm. Having worked at Circle only a couple of months.
Yep.
And they're already, we know a couple of them are hired by resorts.
Moving on up.
It's been quite something. That's been the most stunning part about this is that everyone keeps asking what our job placement rate is. There are a few people still looking for jobs. We're still working through the process. Hasn't been 100%. But it's pretty amazing, dude. 140 people we've gotten in the last, the 3 months during
the pandemic. Yeah.
During the pandemic. Yeah. So that's amazing. All right. Robert B.
Mr. Rob Barnes. Mr. Rob B. Good games at the end. Penn Gaming owns my local Hollywood, so my card would work there. They do actually. So their dice game, Mr. Robbie, they have a 10 times odds dice game. They have 6 dice games, if I remember correctly. And also, too, they actually just opened their Raiders bar. That's actually like their Raiders.
Really?
That's like the Raiders hangout spot. Because the Raiders training facility is like literally right down the block from there, Mr. Rob.
So they have all the games that that most of the casinos have, especially local properties. So you won't see, I don't think you'll see, they have everything that you'd want to play. I don't know what kind of slot specifically.
Yeah, the only thing I would say is, Mr. Rob, because you stay at the Golden Nugget, so because Golden Nugget, you have options to walk around. The M is literally by itself out there. Yeah. So I would suggest if you're going to stay at the M, maybe get a rental car.
South Point's
now down the street. But just saying, it's not like you can just walk around. Like you're just gonna walk in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, there's not a lot in that area of town. There used to be this outlet mall, right? There's an outlet center out there.
Unless you want to go meet me down the block at the Costco. There's literally a Costco, literally half a block away.
Way the hell down there.
Yeah.
Good Lord. The M struggled a little bit at first because that area of town hadn't been built up quite as much as it is now, and it's built out pretty well. Houses have been selling here like they're going out of style.
Yeah, if you guys are looking to move to Vegas, that neighborhood's called Inspirata. It's actually really, really popular.
It's called Mountain's Edge too, no?
Southern Highlands.
Southern Highlands.
Yeah, Mountain's Edge where I live, but Southern Highlands and Inspirata, that's where the Raiders training facility is. It's actually really nice.
It used to be there was a lot of value going out there because it was a little further away out of town. A lot of people looking now. Not so much because that area has become real popular, so people also not the same value. But it's really a beautiful place to live. It's not called Mountain's Edge, but it's actually at Mountain's Edge. You can see the mountains right there, so it's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Actually, it took a while for it to develop and grow on me, but it's nice.
And South Point, another great casino. We have a lot of dealers over there. It's a fantastic property. They, So, anyways, 2 good properties out there. All right, what else do you got?
I got 2 super chats. I'm putting in them right now.
Oh, wow, fantastic.
Do we have 200 likes yet? Because I want Derek.
We have 114 likes.
Oh my
that's
God.
good.
We need.
If you guys can hit 200 likes, Derek said he's going to give us a $100 super chat. That would be much appreciated,
Can you
gang.
start making a new account, will you? Yes.
Listen, that's going to go to my Marty GB fund plus all the other things I'm trying to ask Daddy David to let me do on Twitch and YouTube.
We are moving forward, so we are getting a camera. We got a new camera.
See, there you go. Hummus Lover 69, aka Noanza, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. MGB is now the Andar Bahar Fund. That is correct.
Is it really?
Yeah.
We moved on from MGB already?
I like MGB. That's always the ultimate grapefruit. But, you know.
That's the ultimate. Yep. Well, can we martingale it, right? Yep. That's the new show?
Yep.
All right.
Thomas, thank you for the $5 super chat. Kino, my age. Methalusa has nothing on me. Thanks for asking.
Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Keep coming. See, you don't understand. You don't understand. The Keno is for all ages, sir. It is attraction. I mean, it's the same way with the lottery. Everybody plays the lottery. Ooh, Main Street Station downtown reopened. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's definitely coming back. They need the Hawaiian traffic, so they reopened California. But Main Street also services that sort of group. It's a very specific niche, so to speak. It didn't used to be that way. When it first opened, it was much more of a sort of a general play. But the California Main Street definitely appealed to the Hawaiians. And by the way, love the Main Street Station. If that's another casino that if you don't go there you can go there to play, obviously. But they have, if you like the whole train theme and Victorian theme and stuff like this, lots of artifacts. The whole place, the chandeliers, the roof, the guardrails, everything comes from some type of artifact.
Yeah, we're not like boy gaming executives, but I have a feeling that once the restrictions and the mask mandate and people start traveling again, it will reopen.
Yeah, Main Street's coming back for sure. I mean,
it's downtown too.
I don't know. I think the one casino that's going to be off the grid for a bit is Texas Station. That's going to take a minute. And we don't know if that's even going to come back as a casino because I think that they've had discussions about other things or repurposing that property. Fiestas probably will come back because especially where Texas Station was. I think going forward, it's better if there's one casino that services, especially when you're stationed, you own both properties. There might be a sale. There might be another casino interested in those properties. We're just saying. So those will come back. Fiesta Henderson, I'm sure, will come back. That was always a fantastic property. All right, what else you got? Rudy, thank you, sir, for the $5 super chat. My friend Misty and I will be coming to Vegas over the Memorial Day weekend to see CQ 2.0 opening. Fantastic. Is Memorial after April?
Yes.
So when is it?
So we're going to do it the Saturday, so it's May 29th. That's going to be our CQ community party for all you guys.
So we were hoping to be open like now, basically, or tomorrow, essentially, but we need a sign because of COVID. There's been some manufacturing delays, supply delays, this kind of thing. I mean, it's unavoidable. The state is basically off a few days a week, and they're only available online. You can't go visit them. You can't ask them. I mean, it's a whole process. It's a lot of bureaucracy and a lot of red tape. Which is interesting because when we went to do this originally, we were under a different assumption based on what they originally told us, but maybe that's changed. I don't know. Like I said, we're just dealers trying to make this work.
Yep.
And
shout out to Mr. Rudy. Mr. Rudy, you actually met him last time Color was here when you did those classes.
Oh.
And also too, Rudy hangs out with me on Discord on a regular basis.
Fantastic.
Fun fact too is his name's Aeolus. So on Twitch, I renamed it Areola.
I thought you had named it something else. Dude.
Oh, no,
no. Another couple ways to go with that name.
But Mr. Rudy, we can't wait to see you CQ meetup weekend.
If you, by the way, your Discord community is quite the community now, and it's grown.
Yeah, if you guys are a DGen, or you're a POS, or you like Andar Bahar.
I would say that if you're like under a certain age, or you're looking for something overtly PC, probably not the right place to be.
There's literally like over 18 warnings. There's not.
Is it really?
When you enter certain chats now, it's like you are 18 or older.
Oh my god.
But anyways, Discord, fantastic guys. If you guys are PC
community.
gamers, do anything on computers,
people.
we play video games every night inside Discord in open bar. Yeah.
Wow.
I actually stream playing PS5.
Oh my god. Yeah. I'm just working on my stream, sir. All right, what else you got there?
Which stream?
Yeah, I'm 50. What's up?
Well, got more super chats.
Really?
Oh, really? Wow, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming back on the show, buddy.
I know.
Appreciate you. Because you're doing. All right, ready? I got $5. Oh, cards, $25.99. Thank you, sir. Can you each share a favorite personal DGen story of your past? Back when I was 17, I lost $2,100 betting on football in a weekend. I got so many stories, dude. Go ahead. You
Okay.
want me to start? No, you go ahead.
I think I told everybody my story, so I can't remember the amount now because it's getting kind of fuzzy. But I just started dealing at the Gold Coast. My first paycheck, I was like, I've never played blackjack, so let me go play blackjack. So I went to the Sun Coast. Ironically, you know who was my dealer? Sarah, table games director at Virgin River. Yeah, she was my dealer. I won $3,500 playing blackjack my first time at the Suncoast, and I was like, "Wow, this is so easy." So I went back the next day, went to South Point, lost $4,000.
Oh,
yeah, that was my first taste. And then yesterday I won $500 playing Andar Bahar, and then today I lost $300. So there you go. Win some, lose some.
Yeah. So I have had quite a few DGen stories.
Which one do you want to publicly put on the record?
Yeah, so there used to be a shuttle from the Strip to the Gold Coast, and I sort of lived on that side of town. I would take it. So getting on the shuttle, it became more of a touristy thing. They wouldn't let locals. You had to have like a room key or something. They upgraded that, but a lot of locals would use that as sort of a freeway to get across the overpass. And on a few occasions, I would end up at that shuttle without shoes or without shirts. So I would just get madly just kind of wasted and play myself out. There was a few times. Oh God, I can't go into that. We'll have to save that one for Patreon.
I'll give you one that I'll tell on the record. So at the Gold Coast, a lot of casinos before direct deposit. When I first started, then they switched everyone over to direct deposit. But when I first started, you used to be able to pick up your paycheck. So payday was on Friday, right?
Yeah.
So at Thursday at midnight, so Friday morning technically, you can pick up your paycheck and cash it at the cage window.
Yeah.
So my best friend Mikey, who helped me start the dealer school too, we both worked at the Gold Coast together. We would go at midnight, pick up our paycheck, go cash it, then we go out drinking. This is when we were 21.
Yeah.
And we went. So I cashed out my paycheck. It was like $900. I went to the Barbary Coast, which is now the Cromwell. Barbary Coast, which is now Bill's Gambling Saloon, which is now Cromwell, and I blew my paycheck in 15 minutes playing craps.
But you had your clothes still, right?
Yeah, no, that was like literally cashed out $900, went there, lost my paycheck in 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, I've done that so many times, dude. I was in $1,500 at the Holiday one time. I got completely buried. I had a friend of mine. I was in like 2 weeks of pay, like the next 2 weeks before I was able to, kind of walk away.
I didn't have CEG. I didn't have YouTube. I didn't anything. I was just going for it. So
yeah, it was all in. I've lost a car. I've gotten evicted twice. I got DGen stories. One of these days I'll have to share like all of my losing.
Maybe we'll do that, a Patreon DGen story.
All the really sad, depressing stories from Vegas.
Hey Dennis, how many people are watching?
I'm
so curious now.
We're down to 110.
Oh, okay.
I ran into a couple.
210. Okay.
I ran into a couple one time at the airport as I was trying to use the sort of remote. So there was a way that you could get like someone you would anyways. And they had explained to me that they actually were able to sell their airport tickets. And to this day, I still don't understand, like, how are you able to sell, I guess, your ticket to, like, some random town? You just ran across somebody? But their story was just ridiculous. They were literally on the side of the road leading up to McCarran with their luggage and a sign, trying to raise money to get back on the plane. I mean, I always tell people, you come out to Vegas, make sure it's a round-trip ticket. You don't want to buy one way and hope to win. Oh, my God, that's terrible. You're going to get stranded for sure. Oof. But it's amazing how many people, especially, I don't know about today, but back in the day, you would see a lot of people who literally lose everything while they're here. I mean, all in, stuck in Vegas. Now they're at the Greyhound Center trying to raise money just to get on the bus. Because the bus used to be the cheapest way to get home. And then you're out, you're just looking for $30 to get on the bus and start your way, back to wherever the hell you're from.
Yeah, times are a lot different too.
When I used to deal at the downtown, I mean, I would see just a story after story, and I related to a lot of them. Sadly, it's amazing. I got to work half the time.
One of us.
At that point, I had nothing to lose, so I just never really took it all that seriously.
Yeah.
And just getting an apartment, it seemed so easy because no one cared. And then, of course, people started checking credit and requiring deposits. And then I was like, "Oh crap! I gotta learn some new ways.
Better habits.
Better habits.
Yeah.
So
sense.
Luckily, I grew up. Yeah. All right. We'll rack those up for you, sir. I don't want to get too depressed on this stream.
I can't wait till the YouTube subtitles come up. It's like, well, it's like,
All right. What do you got?
Oh, Scran, thank you for the $5 super chat.
Sir.
Smash that like button. Thank you, sir. Scran's actually moving out here.
How do you know all these people?
Because there are a lot of them. Because I talk to them on a regular basis.
Really? Yeah. No, you're firing away on that damn.
So Scranton is actually moving out here soon. He's going to be coming to. He's one of our patrons too, but he's actually going to be moving out here and going to be part of the school.
All right, very good. By the way, we've had a lot of people come out. Started as Patreons, get jobs, go to
I like
work.
this one. Go ahead.
Prodigal.
Oh, by the way, this is a GB Godfather.
There's some. Hey. Yeah.
Do you want me to read it out,
David? There is something creepy on your upper lip. Yeah, it's called a mustache. Okay, it's a mustache. I've been like.
I wish we could do a zoom in.
I'm trying to diversify my look a little bit. Oh my God.
Yeah, can we do a zoom in real quick?
Jesus. Here we go. Thank God I got this big ass. What is this thing called? A pop thing? It's called a pop thing. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing?
We're gonna go ahead and zoom in.
No, I'm behind the thing. They can't see me. I'm hiding.
Let's go ahead.
They can't see that. That's a mustache for you, buddy. Oh my God. So, I like the stash. I don't understand what's wrong with you people. It took me forever to be able to even grow a stash because I had that whole baby face thing for a while, and I'm very excited now. I get to grow all my hair in. Of course, my hair grows in places I didn't think it would grow. You know what I mean? That happens. Just so you know. Okay, prepare for that, buddy. You start losing hair in some places and gaining it in others that are not so inviting. Just saying. It's the evolution of the human species.
Fantastic. So you know. Mr. GB Godfather, thank you so much, sir, for the $5 super chat.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Why is this thing so close now? You just left it there?
That's fine.
You bastard. Can they see the teeth, though? The teeth is the key thing. All right, what else you got? Another... Oh, Thomas Ballantyne Kelly. The Baccarat queen played Baccarat anywhere in Vegas, or is she banned from the game? Her skills sounded impossible. Yes, she is fantastic, by the way. We turned over our tape to an audio engineer in the hopes that, there you go. Yeah,
that's a great look.
In the hopes they'd be able to fix the audio. The audio was just, so what happened was we had a third mic that was a USB mic. We didn't understand, so it created all this reverb, even though on the headphones it sounded fine. It created a reverb. And it sucked. It was really just not our best work, believe it or not. But again, we're just amateurs. We're not a professional production studio. None of that stuff is true. We're just learning as we go. So we learned a lot of lessons. But anyways, Kelly's son, fantastic individual. She's as nice as she is smart, incredibly smart individual, like literally mind-blowing smart. She was quite literally the brains behind this whole operation.
Yep.
She figured this out. She worked with Phil Ivey. They won tens of millions of dollars. And my understanding is she can play, but they don't let her do the things that contributed to this. So she can play, right?
Yeah.
But she can't do any of the things that helped her win all this money back then. You know what I mean? She just has to play.
She can't pull the cards out. She has to play normal.
Yeah, and so we met some of her friends that do well, and what a great experience, by the way, because that's the kind of gambling that a lot of people don't see. That's sort of, so she's at that, the top echelon. She's the one who gains access to the MGM mansion, has $1 million credit lines. She plays with people at $1 million credit lines. And the kind of, the concierge service that they get is literally off the charts. We went to dinner with her and her friends.
Yeah, we went to the Rampart Casino, which is a casino in Summerlin, and we went to their steakhouse.
Yep, had a private room for all of us. There's like 12, how many, about 15 of us.
I mean, it was fantastic. I had filet and lobster tail.
I kind of felt bad about getting and then we're like, one of the guys there was like, yeah, I'm winning at Baccarat. He pulls out this wad of cash, like, not a wad of cash, like,
no, that was
like a Derek might have, but I mean, this thing was a stack like this thing.
No, he pulled out 2 stacks of $10,000 bills ready to go.
Yeah, he's up $100,000, literally $100,000 on Baccarat.
Yeah, he's like.
So it's always fun to see that kind of, especially up close and kind of talk, and you get a sense of what they play, what they like. It's and then what casinos sort of are in play, like where they go, where they eat, how they play. It's fantastic stories. Her story is amazing. That's why they're making it a movie. Her ascent from her family, the roots of this, and how she evolved. I mean, can you imagine taking $10 million from a casino, literally winning $10 million from a casino?
Yeah, it's a great story.
I'm amazed. Can you imagine just sitting in a room and hanging out with Phil Ivey on an average Wednesday afternoon?
Yeah.
I mean,
traveling all over the world too, going to London, all these different cities, and just beating in the casinos.
No. I was very impressed. I expected something different. I've met some poker players who are incredibly smart, and they got all the math, and they can also be very sort of in their kind of world, right? They don't engage so much. They're not the most social person, people. She is very social, very personable, very friendly, man.
Yeah, and thank you, Kelly, for inviting us out to dinner afterwards.
She was so down to earth. She made sure that all of our staff too got invited. She didn't want anybody. She wanted all our staff to go. So it was a great time.
Thank you very much, Kelly. Thank you, Scott Morrow.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Kelly. If you guys are watching, yeah, good. All right, what else we got? We got anything else?
I can't keep up with all the questions, so I'm missing something.
All right, well, you can shout them out.
You can just shout them out, and we'll just do a rapid fire.
Just shout them out. We'll do them rapid. Noah Asher Have. We worked out a deal with the tuxedo store for CQ meetup. Oh my god!
You know what the funny part
is? That's a great story, dude.
That's actually we're right next to a tuxedo shop.
So can I tell you this story?
Yeah. So let's tell them the story about Circa opening.
So Circa opens,
Yeah.
So Circa's opening, and they're like, yeah, it's gonna be a black tie event, right? Or what does they say? A black.
Yeah, it's a black tie.
Black tie.
So we texted my friend Jen, who's the HR director.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, question, what does black tie mean? She's like, oh, you have to actually wear a tuxedo. Yeah. And I looked at David, and I was like, dude, I haven't worn a floor suit in so long.
We went and bought suits. And we're like, okay, we're just going to get nice suits, because we don't know anything. I'll be honest with you, I haven't been to many black tie events. And I always thought it meant just a really nice suit. I didn't mean it meant tuxedo kind of thing. And, of course, that's what it meant. And seriously, by the way, when we finally show up, there's a guy in shorts, all right? So, it was black tie for us and for most people. But if you had enough money, you could show up in shorts.
Yeah, if you're a $1 million player at Circa, you can walk in with flip-flops and shorts.
Yeah, quite literally, there was a guy in line with, shorts and flip-flops. So Alex goes and finds this great tux shop. It's literally right next to us, and it's very affordable. They have really inexpensive rentals. They're $200 for the rental. It's not bad. And you get the whole thing, the shoes, the shirt, the tux, all of it. So I happen to be at a suit store. What's the name of it?
Mastriani Fashion.
Mastriani's Fashions, by the way. So shout out to them. Fantastic suits. And I'm talking to the owner. And I'm telling the guy, I'm like, listen, my business partner is over at this tux rental place, and he's about to rent a tux for $200. So literally, that's the best deal, because otherwise these suits are like $400 or $500 for a new tux, or even more. And the guy's like, no, don't go over there. I'll sell you the tux for less. And so, I'm like, listen, if you want our business, it's got to be less, so we're going to go over there, right? And so he did. I couldn't believe it. I thought for sure. He's like, dude, that's too cheap. I can't get rid of these tuxes. But, it's post-COVID. He had a bunch of these suits in stock. And, he gave it to us for $200 full tux. We still have them.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll get to use them.
By the way, I'm not wearing a tux for the opening party.
Nah, we're coming in. We're just coming like we are.
Let's just go normal, please.
We're gonna go normal.
We are normal people doing normal things.
That's exactly right.
Thank you, sir.
That's our thing, yeah.
Side note. Says yes.
Who?
Jet says yes, and Timmy says new set looks good.
Okay, good. Yeah,
tell Timmy to get back to work.
Can you guys do me a favor in the chat? Can you write "Go back to work, Timmy"?
Yeah.
Go back to work, Timmy.
After
Can you spam that?
If you haven't liked yet, then say I'm back.
Another thing, 151 likes. We're almost there.
Oh my God!
Can you guys do me a favor? Can you please hit the like button? Derek says he'll give us $100 super chat. 200 likes. He's gonna give us $100 super chat.
4 hours later, dude, we're gonna be still here.
We're gonna keep it rolling.
Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling.
Yeah.
My mother's gonna start making Gmail accounts.
Yeah, perfect.
All right, who else do we got?
We got a $20 super chat.
Whoa!
Oh, really?
Whoa!
Fantastic. Don, in my life, been to Vegas 37 times. Never played electronic Keno. Will in May. Let's say in dog years I should be dead. Oh, shit.
Well, some dogs die early, so there's
That's
that.
funny. Don, thank you for the $20 super chat.
Thank you, sir, very much. And we look forward to the Keno Mastery course coming up.
We are going to have machines here, too, as well.
Yes.
You could, you can also play Keno here as well.
Yeah, you know what? We should tell. So that's what we're adding, this new space. You'll be able to learn and play how to play video poker, Keno, all these games. Some of them have a strategy, a learning curve, especially video poker. So you got to know what cards to hold, and for different types of video poker, you play for the 4 of a kind, you play for the Royal, that kind of thing. You'll be able to do that here. All right, what are the plans for the monorail from MGM to the Sahara? Is the tunnel replacing the monorail? Mark Sand, that's from Mark Sand, 154.
Okay.
Ready? What do you know?
Didn't the city or somebody else buy the monorail, and then they're gonna try and work on it?
So the monorail is definitely gonna still stay in place. There's no expansion plans for the monorail other than the other long-term expansion to go to the airport.
Yep.
So the monorail has not gotten the level of usage that they thought, to be honest with you. So It just hasn't done well. What has a lot of people excited is Elon Musk. The Boring Company has literally built out the first. They built this circle underneath the convention center. So the convention center now, by the way, is just this massive property.
Yeah, it's huge.
And if you have to start from one side to the other, you might not make it in a day. It's like miles now because they bought the Riviera and they built all the way out onto the Strip. So you can literally see the convention right from the Strip where the Riviera used to be. And so now there's this monorail connection. They use not a monorail. They use Teslas. Right? They use Teslas on a track there that goes basically does this loop, and you can access now. They have a plan. I can't tell you where we have this information, but let's just say there is a plan that was already submitted to the county that's going to build and connect all these casinos. At first, it's going to connect a couple casinos, and then the plan is to connect all these other properties. So you'll be able to just literally underground connect it. And so far, what we know is most of the casinos, all the casinos that we've heard from are on board. We're really excited about this because it'll help with traffic, congestion, and get people who are just walking. And so that's a thing. That's absolutely in the works. And we believe that eventually all the casinos will. There's no reason not to. I mean, it'd be silly. You wouldn't want this just going to one. You'd want this going to everybody's front door, essentially. Yeah. But a lot of infrastructure. It's going to take a minute for it to be built, of course. But yeah. Anyways, that's what we hear. Yeah. All right, what do you got? A lot more? Just let me know when the likes are at 200 so I can literally, unclench.
Oh, you're clenching right now?
Well, just a little.
Diamond hands.
At my age, you kind of learn that's a process.
Oh, Steven, great question. How do you get a new game approved by the Gaming Commission? Is there hope for Ender Bahar in Vegas? So if you guys didn't know, I've literally been texting Brian at the Strat nonstop. Brian, our buddy, VP. He basically ignores my text messages.
No, you're blocked now. It's spam.
Brian, if you're watching, I'm sorry. Please respond back to my text.
The likely spam thing you get now? That's like, boom, likely spam.
How do you get a new game approved by the Gaming Commission? So the whole process is you got to get a mathematician, correct, right?
Yep.
You got to get a mathematician to actually run the math, the actual probability. And then,
It's quite the process. So, so you have to go through and, there's the math, there's the game itself. You have to get a trial, so you have to get onto a casino floor. You have to have a casino basically here in Vegas anyways. You get on like a 90-day trial or something like this, and then it goes on a review, and then ultimately you get it approved.
Yep.
It's really, really hard, by the way. Other than getting like and ultimately we're talking about a layout, right? Just a layout to go on a table and sort of a game that takes place. But very few new games make it to a casino floor. I've actually been involved with a casino that was opening that reviewed quite a few new games, and not a single one made it to the floor. And this was a casino that really made a conscious effort and really thought there was a great game out there, and ultimately just sort of passed. So it's tough. The one big game that introduced a lot of the other Let It Ride came out quite a bit ago. Shuffle Master introduced Let It Ride. They had the automatic shuffler was introduced. That's what played out on that game back in the mid-90s. Good.
The biggest hurdle is the how fast the person can learn the game.
Yep.
That's the thing, is if it's too complicated for normal people, it can't get picked up.
All right. So a lot of these games where they have a lot of components and there's a learning curve, any kind of learning curve, and people just sort of disconnect.
Yeah.
So you actually do see some of these games, these side games, have more success in other markets where people have more time to sit down and learn. Like you'll see Mississippi Stud and Caribbean Stud and Let It Ride. You see these in the Midwest, Louisiana, and these other markets where people really have more time. In Vegas, it's a bit harder. It's tougher. You'll see more side bets. Like these blackjack side bets get popular. Look on craps. You got all tall, small. You got the fire bet.
So to answer that question, though, two-part question. Number one, I am going to try and get it on a casino floor in Vegas. Number two, if it won't be at somebody else's casino, it'll be at our casino.
There you go. We'll be the Endar Bahar Center. Yep. Yeah, because it's very easy. That's the thing, and people don't understand is like that kind of game gets excitement. I could see. I mean, look, Alex gets excited, like ridiculously excited.
I don't get excited over very many things like that.
And he's been around table games for as long as he's been, alive, kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
His parents have been around games. I mean, like quite literally, because your mother started dealing before you. Well,
right after I was born.
Right after
so I'm
you were
34, and so she was doing 32 years. She just retired this year. So.
Yeah, and it's exactly the kind of game that would play out well. I mean, I listen. I've always wondered how Baccarat's, and I'm going to get a lot of heat for this because it's a very simple game, really. But people add depth to it. That's a part of the experience. They add their own depth. They add their own sort of intrigue and challenge. Like when you sit there waiting for those side bets to happen, that's what makes it exciting, right? All right, what else you got?
170 likes.
Ooh.
Oh, we need 30 more likes, gang.
God.
Do us
Please,
a favor.
Ma.
Please
Make
hit that
some
like
Gmail
button.
accounts.
We're 30 likes away from Derek giving us a $100 super chat.
He's loaded, dude.
And 2 more super chats.
Oh,
ooh, wow.
Scran. $5 super chat. Turtlenecks and blazers. Approved attire for the flaccid opening.
Oh, it's totally a flaccid opening. So the real grand opening is going to be after COVID is gone and everyone's excited and we can really just blow it out. And with the fashion show is going to work with us to help us with marketing and promotion and that kind of thing because we're all in this together kind of thing. But May 29th is our flaccid opening, and this is where we're hoping to kind of throw open the doors. And hopefully,
it's not soft, it's flaccid.
I want to say, yeah, gosh.
Well,
we hope not to be flaccid for long. That's the thing. I didn't know whether to say that. There it is.
Are you saying to come for the hard opening?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know what to call the next opening. Oh my
shit.
God.
Mr. Rob B, thank you, sir.
Dude,
F it, put it towards my Andar Bahar buy-in. You got it, sir.
Oh,
thank
fantastic.
you very much.
Thank you, sir. Mr. B. By the way, Mr. B's been out to our Casino Quest. Thank you, sir, very much.
Yeah, Mr. Rob, we thank you.
Wow, we have amazing fans, dude. It's really
our community
tremendous.
is amazing.
Our community is fantastic. Yep. When is David going to play the Mystic 7 spot Keno numbers? Oh. 7 spot? I do... I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, but hey, what are you talking about? Can you add some context to that?
So just let you know.
Am I just forgetting something?
Can I tell you who Hey It's Dill is?
Who is that?
So because of him, I play with myself every night.
Oh my God.
I'm talking about the PS5.
Oh my God.
He helped me get a PS5.
Is that the guy? That's the guy? Okay, so here's my favorite numbers. 6 through 10, 19 and 20. That's 7. Those 7. And then I play the bottom left corner a lot. I actually hit on those the other day. It was fantastic, dude. That's why I'm up $3,000. Well, I was up $3,000. Now I'm only up $2,000. God, it's an amazing thing. Even after all this time, you'd think I'd be done with Keno, but it's just such a it puts a warm place in my heart.
Certain things in life just kind of light a fire.
I think I would be drinking a lot more if I wasn't playing Keno. Although I don't know, it's
I did drink a White Claw the other night.
White Claw?
Yeah, White Claw. Yeah, I still have extras from when Raquel came, so that's why.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, what else you got? We have more questions.
What else?
Shout them out. We'll rapid fire these. This is a lot of fun, dude. See, this is what I enjoy.
Okay. Well, cards $25.99. Heading out soon. Where is Ellis Island and Dottie's located at?
Oh, you give him the Ellis Island heads up.
So,
I'll give it the Dottie's heads up.
So if you're on Center Strip like Bellagio, Bally's, Caesars, any of that stuff, it's behind Bally's. If you go Flamingo Road, you go straight down. Don't go to the Stage Door Casino. Just to let you know. That's another thing about Vegas healing. Anytime there's a shooting, it's always at the Stage Door Casino.
Yeah.
Never ever go to the Stage Door Casino. Walk past and you'll see Ellis Island.
So you're saying Stage Door Casino is not going to sponsor us anytime soon?
No, I won't accept that.
It's on Koval.
Yeah.
It's on Koval, and it's amazing. Even when I was a younger dealer, that's where you used to meet the box people to pay them off. That's where if you're on a table for table game and they hooked you up, you went there, you met your boxman, had a drink. They've always been known for their barbecue. Like literally, they have a cafe and they're always been known for barbecue. And they have a brewery there, and man, that place has come up.
No, it's a really nice spot. The front yard's a good spot. We've had dinner there many times.
Yep.
It's like a beer garden. They got $3 beers. They also have a great prime rib and steak special over there.
Yeah, they've kept the limits low. Okay, so Dottie's is essentially all over town. It's like a local bars type of thing that sort of focus on these. They have what's called U1s, which a lot of people love. It's their own slot machine, and it's a digital screen. And it's separated into the different types of games. So you can play poker. There's a whole bunch. There's like 20 different types of poker. There's Keno, 20 different types of Keno. And they're all local. They have a few. Dottie's has really come up in the world. It's owned by a family out here that sort of started a slot route and then evolved into this. And they have the lodge. What's it called? They also own a casino in Chicago, by the way. They're all over the place, like cockroaches.
Yeah, they also own that casino right before the dam. What's that called? Like Boulder City
Hoover
Casino
Dam, the
or something
lodge.
like that.
I think it's anyways. So They own quite a few of these taverns. They're all over the place. I would say out here they got to be up to like 40, 50 of them.
Yep.
And they own a number of different Bourbon Streets. They own the Red Dragons.
Yep.
Is that what the name of the Red Dragons?
Bourbon Street, Dottie's, Red Dragon.
Dottie's. There's 3 different variations, and they each have their own sort of theme. The Bourbon Street ones has these is like a sports bar type of thing.
So Bourbon Street's like a New Orleans type feel. Red Dragon's like the Asian Chinatown feel, and then Dottie's is Dottie's.
Dottie's is Dottie's, yeah.
Dottie's and PT's Pub, they like fight for market share basically, right?
I mean, PT's Pub is more to go with to drink. I think drink is the first thing, and then if you're there, you play some video poker. Okay. Dottie's is really focused on the slot side of things, like just literally Keno. A lot of Keno.
Every
there.
strip mall.
It's Keno lovers' paradise. Yeah, I gotta talk to them. They gotta let me start filming because I think that's where the excitement.
Yeah, I'm sure once you show them your player's card, they'll be like,
they're all I play.
How many likes are we at?
We're at 184.
Oh my god.
240 people watching.
Hurry up, Mom.
We need 16 likes. Can you do us a favor? We need 16 likes. Yeah. Derek is going to give us a $100 super chat.
Oh my god.
And we got 2 more super chats.
Oh.
Thank you very much. Wow.
Principal Skinner. God, I love that. I love that Principal Skinner thing.
Yeah.
Let's see, this is for me. Oh, wait, we lost it.
There we go. From Mr. Eric. What's going on, dude?
Working me over for that MGB, dude.
Yep.
I mean, I would love to have the resources to give him. I mean, absolutely. They have not lost yet, right? Have they not lost with the MGB?
Yeah, just let me borrow the money, David.
I don't have any more houses to refi. I'm all out. I gotta work this one out real quick.
Perfect.
Thank you, sir, very much.
This is Mr. Seahawks fan. Thank you, Mr. Seahawks fan. Thank you again. He sent us a road mic.
Yes.
$4.99 super chat. Can't wait to see you guys in May. So proud of you guys. Thank you, man. We appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
We literally just parlay everything and just throw it.
By the way, that's who we went to dinner with, right?
Yes.
At the top of the world.
Yep.
We took Dennis there. That was one of Dennis's very first times eating at that kind of steakhouse. It was it was fantastic.
Yeah.
The food's there very good, and the view is unbeatable. I mean, if you haven't been to Top of the World, which is why, by the way, Top of the World is one of the highest earning restaurants in the world.
Yep.
And the food is good. It's very solid. Absolutely, there's no doubt. It's not like
the view though is.
But the view is so between the view and the food. If you're with a date and that date doesn't pan out, you need to move on.
It's actually funny because I'm actually going to take Raquel there when she's here.
Yeah, because that is literally the transition restaurant of the universe. Like that is the ultimate. After the view and the food and a couple drinks, make sure to just get a room at the Strat because you're not going to go far. At least you shouldn't go far. Anyways, God, that sounded terrible, dude. In this day of world, anyways, what do you got? Next.
Can we get 16 likes, please? There we go.
What kind of credit score do you need to be a dealer? That's a great question. Nothing. So if you want to work at the top tier casinos here in town, you do need to have you can't have bankruptcies. You have to show some responsibility. But most other casinos don't even run credit anymore.
Like break-in jobs don't care.
Don't care.
It's only like a couple. I know like Cosmo and Wynn does.
And they just want to see that you are not at risk. You're dealing with a lot of high limit money, a lot of high limit players. They want to see that you're not at risk for you don't
trying to steal.
You're not at risk of being a theft or being. So so they do check, but most other places don't. There are very few left that do. Back in the day, that was a thing. It is quite something. That was one of the things that kept me from getting a better job for the longest time.
Don't even let it stop you though, because when I worked at Cosmo, we had a lot of dealers that worked at the Wynn, transferred over, and they were going through bankruptcy because their houses went under in 2008.
Oh,
so don't even let it. If you have a bankruptcy or something, don't let that stop you from becoming a dealer here in Vegas.
No, that's true. Yeah. I mean. There are very few things that, financial crimes will keep you from being a dealer. Obviously, there's a few things like that.
Yeah.
But we just had a person who was tattooed on his neck, and this is not a thing.
Yeah, the tattoo on the neck, it's not a problem. You stealing, getting charged with actual theft, that's going to prevent you, not the bad credit score.
Yeah, that's it. Even a misdemeanor, by the way, for theft will prevent you from getting hired.
Yep. Any sort of theft, really.
Any theft, yeah.
Yep.
All
How many likes are we at, Dennis?
189.
189. We need 11 more likes, please, gang. 11 more likes, and Derek's gonna give us $100.
Concurrent viewers.
Oh, welcome, guys. 270 people.
Wow, Derek lost connection all of a sudden.
We need 11 more people to like this video. Derek's gonna give us a $100 super chat, gang. Do us a favor.
Yeah,
it means a lot.
We love Derek, by the way.
270 people. Welcome, guys. Here we go.
All right.
What other questions we got?
More questions? Whoa. John Smith, do you know anything about Dana White getting kicked out of a casino for winning $1 million? Okay. So I was at the Palms one day. So no, I don't know anything about him getting kicked out for winning $1 million. What I do know is that the Palms at one point didn't want to extend him credit, despite him having like all the money you need. And I think at some point, I don't know if that even played a role in it. I'm not really sure. I do know that Dana is considered a fantastic player.
He's a great tipper.
He's a great tipper. Yeah, dealers love seeing. You see Dana come in, you're going to have a great night. And so, he's one of these guys that's sort of very, when it comes to being a gambler, he's very down to earth. He doesn't make a big issue. He does have quite the entourage that comes with him. He plays a lot of money. He's obviously a high limit player, so there's all that. I have heard this rumor, by the way, of a casino. Scott has actually talked about Dana.
Yep.
Dana's come into a number of casinos that Scott was involved with. I mean, almost every dealer in town, if you've been on a sort of a higher tier property, you've ran across his name at least, a lot of stories. And most of the stories are fantastically good. In fact, the Palms recognized they made a mistake with Dana and tried hard to, get him back to become a player. And I think at some point he did return to the Palms.
Yep.
That was, by the way, before it was a Station property. So when Station took over, there was no longer that issue, obviously. But I know. Here's what I will tell you: there are some players out there who casinos don't like to cater to, and they will cut them off for whatever reason. And sometimes it does occur when they tend to be, casinos just don't want to lose money, right? Go ahead.
But 3 more likes. We need 3 more likes.
Oh, we need 3 more likes, guys. Can we get 3 more likes to 200? We're gonna get a $100 super chat from Derek Sleva.
That was the thing that Kelly's son talked about when we talked to her, and it's kind of interesting that even casinos, well, it's not like they run. Well, I guess back in the day they used to run off a lot of players. So if you were a certain level player, they just got sort of, they didn't want to risk the action, and if you were a player that would win a ton of money, 2 more likes and
2 more likes, please. 2 more people. Can you hit that like button for us? 200 likes.
I know a lot of dealers out dealers out there kind of know the stories of Harris and Rio, sort of changing policies, and a lot of these high limit players ended up going to other properties because the casino wouldn't take their action, kind of thing. So that does happen.
So let's just clarify. So it's not the player themselves, it's the volatility of their action. Oh.
Let's see Derek.
There we go.
Derek. Hey,
Derek.
buddy. How you doing, man? Hey, what's going on?
Everyone's in the chat saying pay up.
Yeah.
Pay up, Derek.
Yeah. Derek's loaded. You kidding me?
So just to clarify, it's not the actual player themselves. It's because of the fact that they can't handle the action, or the casino manager can't sweat the action anymore.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So there's been a few whales that were regulars at certain casinos and used to play at a certain level, and then they won a lot of money, and then the casino's like, you know what? We're not sure we can support this level of action.
Yep.
And they had to go somewhere else to play, and that's been a thing. It's sort of a never changing. In fact, in town, there are very few casinos now that are really here that take that high level. They're happy collecting $700 on dinner reservations. You know what I mean? Or $250 show tickets, as opposed to, $25,000 a hand at Blackjack kind of thing.
What kind of a casino manager would you be, David? Would you sweat the money?
First of all, I think I would just keep it for regular people. I don't think I'd sweat. I would have a policy where, I guess we would have like a, God, I gotta finish this sentence.
Yeah, he's gonna sweat the money.
I'm like between. I don't think I would sweat the money. It's always about the long game, and as long as you do keep the action sort of limited, if you're not taking ridiculous bets. But I don't think our public would be making those kinds of bets. I mean, who do we know that's going to bet $25,000 a hand kind of thing? And would you take the action?
Derek Sleva.
You know what I hated as a dealer? Derek, yeah. Yeah. You know what I hated as a dealer was the players that come in and you can't look at them, you can't wish them good luck, you can't. I mean, they have all these sort of
I could tell you one story real quick.
I wouldn't want any of those players.
What's his name? Johnny Chan, the poker player. He's literally probably one of the worst players I've ever dealt to.
Really?
You can't talk to him. You can't look him in the eye. He spits on the carpet. He was just a terrible human being.
So I mean. That's nonsense, dude.
Yeah.
Why would you I don't understand why you support this. It's it's greed, dude. Yeah. You're out to just for money at all costs.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And you just kiss these people's asses who don't need to be kissed. And that's why they get away with it, because people have been kissing their ass for all these years, you know?
That's true.
No, nonsense, dude. That's the thing. We got to be regular people.
Treat everyone
regular
the same.
Place. Yep. Yeah. What do you think? All right. What else you got?
Wow, Dennis is just copy pasting away. I'm so
he's
curious.
Firing away. Just yell them out, buddy.
How many people are watching right now?
284.
Wow. Thank you, guys. That's an all-time high.
That is
fantastic.
That's fantastic.
Oh.
Jay Tex.
Fantastic. J Fields Ross. Everybody's doing it, so F it. Just passed the CQ BJ course online. Looking forward to seeing y'all in person Memorial Day weekend. Oh, yeah. There you go. Thank you, sir. Appreciate
you, sir.
it. Oh, Mr. J-Rod, thank you, sir.
That like, make Derek's great. Derek, that's like extra change for Derek.
Mr. J-Rod, thank you for the $2 super chat.
Oh, that was a little...
I didn't get a chance to...
Can't read that, buddy. Wow. David, next dinner on my comp. Alex, you missed 41 Andar. Oh, really? Fahad. Oh, yeah. Is that the Fahad?
Yep, that is our Fahad.
I know, I keep missing the dinner, dude. And he gets big comps. This is one of the reasons why you guys... We did a survey asking people who had the best comps in town. And quite amazingly, Caesars, almost resounding, got the only because they have the tier transitions. You get like $100 for dinner. You get free rooms. They put out the comps, man. I mean, it's quite surprising, especially if you play, if you gamble.
Derek said he's talking to the bank right now.
Okay. He's called his bank up.
So
his wife is squeezing something.
Did you know, I found out something interesting about Fahad. He told me his middle name the other day. Did you know what it is?
Oh, God. He's going to hate you.
His middle name is YOLO. You should see the way Fahad plays. So
really?
If you guys didn't know, Fahad, he's one of our mods on Twitch, Discord.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about Fahad is, out of all the people in our CQ group that play at the Strat, there's like we sent a bunch of names.
I know.
Brian sent me a text message and it says, just to let you know, Fahad takes up 80% of the theoretical.
Theoretical, meaning like he just goes all in.
80% of the action's coming from Fahad. So
yeah, just absolute insanity.
And Fahad, the fact that a 41 Andar came and I wasn't a part of that, it makes me want to go home and cry.
Yeah. Oh, really? What does it pay?
No, 41 to 49 because it pays 120 to 1.
Wow.
Yeah, I was literally trying to hit that all day today.
Wow, and you missed it, buddy. Well, you got one the other day, no?
I hit it 6 times, but still, I want to hit it 2 more times. So,
Wow.
Yep.
All right, what else you got? Oh my God, what time is it? Is it past our bedtime? What's going on here?
Well, all you guys that are watching that are new to the channel, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I know, this is a Wednesday night too. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting us. We really do appreciate it. Yes. We are at our new space here at the Fast Show Mall called Casino Quest.
Yep.
And we'll be unveiling it to you guys soon. This is going to be a special media room that we're going to have here all the time.
This is going to look like we're going to have Carlos going to design it. Yeah. So I
actually heard that you and Timmy are going to have an ASMR room inside his office.
Yeah, we're going to install a Keno machine in there. Yeah. You're just going to hear Keno balls all day long.
Scissor ASMR.
And then we'll roll out the bingo.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Run a bingo machine
perfect
Lauren.
for Lauren. Yeah, great.
Yeah, she'll love that, dude. Lauren's at work right now? No, she's off tonight, right?
Oh, she was at the school closing it.
Oh, she's at
Her
bingo.
And Tyler, yep.
Yeah, it's been closed, dude. She's at bingo, man.
What Dennis do we got? Is just giggling away. Well,
what? $100.
Oh,
we did?
My God.
Oh,
Derek
shit.
Pulled it out.
Derek, actually a man of his word. I'm just shocked.
He just had a...
We got one before Derek, another super chat before Derek, so I'll show that
one. Wow. Okay. Fantastic.
Selling your house paid off, David. Your thoughts?
Yeah. Mr. Toy, $2. I'll send you $100 at Petty's. Oh.
You know what the funny part is? I pretty much told our post office worker, I said, if you see anything come from Anal Toy, always return to sender.
Hey, that's going to be a lot of copper, buddy. Can you make sure they're the copper version, dude? We're going to hold on to those. We got a new storage.
Yep. Oh, my gosh,
wow,
Derek.
200 likes. When will we have a Casino Quest group cruise? Also, if Casino Quest decides to add a bar, will you train your bartenders at Crescent? Oh, God. That is so funny, dude. This $100 goes on 60 to 25. Once that is one, then the next.
That's funny.
So can we just talk about the El Douchery that went on with Crescent School of Gaming?
Are we going to throw shade?
Let's just screw it.
Wow, we did? Oh, my God.
Wow. Just so you guys know, okay, we run a very under-the-radar business. Well, not so much now because we have all you guys, but we come to work one day right before Corona hits. Or not Corona. Yeah, COVID hits. And, of course, there's a huge billboard. There's a space for a billboard in front of our school, okay? And we can't afford the billboard because we're just a school and our money goes back into the school, okay? We're $500 for 3 classes. Not a lot of extra profit from that. Go ahead.
Our school also doesn't take advantage of the poor if we're going to throw shade out there. Yeah. So this school put a billboard right above our school. So when you come visit us, you'll see that billboard. It's still there. And I don't think it's,
Yeah, I don't think it worked out. The good news is they got it. I mean, when talk about karma, they put it up right before COVID hit. And so that didn't work out so well for them for a minute.
Jason, thank you for the $100 super chat.
Wow, thank you, sir, very much.
Wow.
Staying at Caesars via comp. See, yeah, the rooms. I mean, I'm telling you, at Caesars just like lays those comps out. But so that's the Derek thing about because they have a bartending school, which I'm not sure that's getting much traction anymore. And their gaming school is just silly. So they charge like $10,000 for a full suite of games, but they tell you. Oh, we're going there, dude. They got a billboard up in our parking lot. They went there a long time ago.
Yeah.
So their billboard tells you it's free if you're low income. It's not free for low income. You get a loan. You have to get a student loan.
Yeah.
And then me and Alex, we go visit some of the casinos we employ. We help place dealers. So we go to a we won't say what casino. They're good friends of ours, and there's two dealers on the same roulette table. One of them paid $5,000 to learn roulette or learn a few games. The other one, $500, and both at the same job. Because that's the thing, right?
We want everyone to know that we run the dealer school because we care about the students and we're passionate and like we love our community. Yep. We're not here to take advantage of all the poor people trying to like move forward with their life.
Dude, all we tell you is listen, go to every other school first. Honestly, take pictures, talk to the teachers, figure out everything they have to offer. There's lots of really good questions. You don't have to even ask us. There, you can go online, talk about the questions you need. Go ahead, sir.
I just wish instead of them paying for a billboard for a year, they would use that money and pay for better teachers. That's all. There you go.
Yeah, so
That's not cheap.
We won't talk about that because I'm sure they're good people. But anyways, so go everywhere. Go find out. Empower yourself. If this is something you want to do, you want to be a casino dealer, go look around and ultimately it's about getting the job and who's going to help you get the job and who's going to help you get squared away. If you show up and you might get a job as a break-in. Some of these break-in houses, the bar's a bit low. It's the next job that counts. It's the second, the third job. That's what makes a career out of being a dealer.
Yep.
And let me just say, you can be caught with your pants down and then you realize you spent all this time and money. Anyways, it is what it is. So here we are on YouTube. More super chats.
Wow.
Donald Chappelle.
Yeah, that's Mr. Seahawks fan. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Alex, B-Day shout out to my 11-year-old gamer. Braden, happy birthday, buddy. If you want to play Rocket League with me anytime, let me know. Andy's kids, too. Andy's two kids, they play Rocket League with me and Derek.
Oh, fantastic.
By the way, guess what? They're better than Derek at Rocket League.
Better than our Derek?
There you go.
We don't. No one's better than Derek.
That's
now,
hilarious.
Dude. Derek is literally the best.
This one's for you, David.
$5 for the CEG Billboard Fund. Yeah, no kidding.
Thank you.
We actually have a billboard company that keeps. So everybody thinks we have all these resources. We have a company who actually sells billboards. They're always reaching out to us. Yeah. I mean, hopefully we can get a billboard. We want a radio spot one day. We have some Latin instructors now, so we've been trying to reach out to the Latin community. And because it's one of the communities. If you go look around and see a lot of casino dealers, you don't see a lot of Latin dealers.
I know, it's weird. They're in the back of the house, but
yeah, a lot of them work back of the house. You'll see a lot of them housekeeping and cooks and things like this. You don't see a lot of them as dealers. So we're trying to change that, but of course it's about communicating that and having obviously Latin instructors helps too. But there's that. But yeah, so thank you. We'd love to have a billboard.
It's grand. Thank you very much. Oh yeah.
Imagine being on the other side of the billboard. We got CJ one side, Preston on the other side. But we were taken back because Crescent knows we're in there. And by the way, that guy, one of the guys involved with that school was quite the troll for a second, just so we're clear. There you go. Shade.
No
delivered.
They can copy us all they want. They can't duplicate this.
Yeah, so we've stayed away from that forever.
We try not to rock the boat that hard.
But you put up a billboard in our parking lot. You know what I mean?
It's okay. They did us a favor, though, because people literally come in and be like, oh, yeah, I saw your billboard. I'm like, okay.
Sure. Come right in.
Yeah. Let me give you a tour.
Yeah. That is pretty funny, dude.
Yeah.
All right. What else you got?
While Dennis is pulling up, thank you guys so much for all the support. Once again, we really do appreciate it. You guys literally helped us survive 2020. So.
Well, a commemorative knives for CQ opening before we get to Joker's Wild. Well, you need some protection gear.
Okay, so just let you know, Hummus Lover 69, commemorative knives aren't needed for Joker's Wild, okay, because that's a working man's casino.
Yeah.
Commemorative knives are needed at Jerry's Nugget.
Jerry.
So if you guys haven't heard the story about Jerry's Nugget, Jet and Fahad and all of a group of us, Gandalf, we went to go eat prime rib. They have a 50-ounce prime rib for $55 with soup and salad.
Yeah.
All in.
Yep.
And it's amazing, but it's huge and it's a lot of red meat and you feel terrible afterwards.
Yeah.
And the funny part is, so Jack came in with this camera and the security guard was like, he looked at the camera. He's like, no recordings allowed. So I immediately looked at the security guard. Was like, yeah,
why would they care?
He's like, no cameras are allowed, period.
Yeah.
So I looked at him straight in the face. I was like, dude, I would put the camera in the car, but
Yeah.
I gave him that look and he looked at me. He's like, all right, man, just don't make sure it's not out. He knew because it's like, what's up?
Wow.
Wow, that's amazing.
So can I tell you the most recent Jerry's Nugget story that I've heard about the steak? So the steak meal is actually pretty famous and it's pretty good. But you just got to make a mad dash to get there. That's the thing.
Yeah, before the sun goes down, you got to hit it up and get out. Yeah.
So a friend of mine invited his parents of another friend out to meet them there.
Yep.
And they're a little bit older. And they couldn't believe that they were being sent down to this casino because my friend was like, well, it's a casino. So who's going to be nervous to go into a casino? The thing is, it's in a different area of town. And at the time, there was like tent city around it. A lot of homeless people.
Oh, yeah.
There were tents literally lining this whole area. And so, of course, the parents just drove around, and then they called their son, which is a friend of the friend. They're like, yeah, we're not going to eat steak there. Sorry. We're just not getting out of the car.
Oh,
so
one last story. So Chocodiles, when we went to go eat prime rib, he was staying at Cosmo. He ordered a taxi, and the taxi driver goes, where do you want to go? He goes, Jerry's Nugget. The taxi driver goes, what the
Really? It's like...
Literally, the taxi driver, who drives everywhere.
Yeah.
He was like, "Where, like taxi driver, he's been waiting in line for like an hour or whatever to get pick up a good fare,
Yeah.
It's like, where do you want to go? He's like, Jerry's Nugget, and the guy's like,
oh my God, I'm gonna be stuck. I gotta drive well. I'm not gonna get any fare from Jerry's Nugget.
I might get robbed afterwards.
Yeah.
They're setting me up.
People are walking home from Jerry's Nugget. Hey, you know what? Jerry's Nugget serves. I have a friend that worked there for 30 years as a cook, dude.
Yeah, commemorative. Hey, I would love that. Commemorative knives. We'll give that away. By the way, one of the things we were talking about handing out at the CQ party is When the Fun Stop pamphlets. Everyone, when they walk in, we're going to give them a When the Fun Stops pamphlet.
Oh, my God. Hey, by the way, we got free lanyards. We got all sorts of giveaways for you guys. So when you show up for that party, we got totes and lanyards. We have cheap knockoff lanyards and then real good lanyards. We're going to be giving out the cheap knockoff lanyards, just so you know.
Yeah, we are going to be giving away layouts and stuff, and we're going to make it fun. So
we got these lanyards to resell originally, inexpensively, Casino Quest lanyards, and the quality was a little oofy. So now we're going to give them away. All yours.
Oh my gosh.
Enjoy.
Terrible.
Hey, we got to keep it real, buddy. That's what you do, okay? You convert that to giveaways. Poor Alex is like, what's going on here?
But we do have some extra stuff that we're going to give away. I got plenty of layouts and stuff. We're going to do giveaways, raffles. Maybe we'll do a bingo to make Lauren happy. We'll do a bingo.
She would love to be the bingo caller.
There you go.
Austin Matt, that's $5. I'm glad to be a part of this community. Looking forward to seeing you all next week. Turning 25. Wow, on the 8th. And can't wait to G-gen it up.
Yeah, so I talked to Austin on Discord. I believe he's coming out with his grandfather. Can't wait to see you, dude. And he's hanging out with us on Open Bar. By the way, guys, all you guys that are watching, if you guys want to join us, if you play video games or hang out with us, join our Discord. We play every night in the Open Bar video games. So jump in there and hang out with us.
It really is amazing community, I have to say. It's absolutely amazing. We have a lot of you guys come to the school. Don't always come to the school, by the way, because we have school going on. So, but
it's tough because we have to focus on teaching the students, you know. So that's why. But yeah, come on down to Casino Quest, hang out with us, Troy, Dean. We pop in and out, and once this new space is open, you'll see us here more often.
Yes. So. All right, what do you got? You got more? This is endless, dude. We're gonna go on forever. Well, that's
cool.
Fantastic.
Well, all you guys that are tuning in, thank you guys so much. Once again, I have to keep saying that.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm getting my other vaccine shot tomorrow, dude. So let's just keep going.
Oh, yeah. This Canadian DJ, Alex played Keno. It's only fair Daddy David plays Andar Bahar.
Oh, I know.
You can play it on Saturday.
Oh, from home?
No, here.
From here? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm in.
We have the computer and everything here.
What's the minimum bet?
Well, we'll use my money.
Okay, so I'm all in, dude.
Canadian, Saturday. By the way, guys, so we'll make a deal. This Saturday, me and David will set up in this room. We'll play Andar Bahar for a little bit. David will hang out with us.
I'm in. I'm just going to put that $2 on that 41 plus, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for the big money every time. I'm going to stretch my $10 out.
So my conspiracy theory right now is that they changed their shuffle because I've literally hit six times 41 to 49, and I feel like they've added more steps in their shuffle, but
that one poor guy, he might end up being laid off.
And then and then Sanket just edging me off nonstop. So.
Oh my god. All right, next, who else we got? We got any more questions, or are we at the end of this? This is quite the road. Oh, we have more actual. Okay, good. What do you got? Was Texas Station in Clark County until City of Las Vegas and next over to Cheyenne 2 to 3 year? Wow, like that's a deep question. So I think Texas Station was in. Is Texas Station in?
I think Texas Station is City of Las Vegas. Yeah, Clark County is usually like the outside area.
Yeah,
like inner, like
close to North Las Vegas actually, but
yeah,
until and next the over to Cheyenne. Wow.
I think Texas Station's actually technically North Las Vegas.
No, because I actually worked there for a minute, and my thing said Las Vegas.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think.
Okay, so it must be Las Vegas then. I just so. Wow,
bit of a cutoff is close to that. I know it's like drawn weird now. Like I know that they did update the map at some point, and so they've got this little handlebar going out. I'm not sure, but wow, you know more than that.
It's actually interesting because people come up to us and they're like, "Where do you live? In Paradise or Enterprise?" Which is like subsections of the city. And
or like, Winchester.
Yeah, do you live in Winchester? And I'm like, you know, it's funny too because on our county license when we applied for here, it's like what county? It's like or whatever. It's like
a lot of strip properties are in Winchester. So if you live in like the Aria, the city center, you're in Winchester.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. You can actually put that on your license. I don't know if you actually get mail, but you can refer to yourself as a Winchester resident.
Really?
Well, if you don't, because not everybody wants to be if gambling. So do you know what they did is they back in the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I forget which one of the companies. So a company had a call center here, and they didn't want to be and not a call center. They had a call center for a credit card company. I actually know who it is, but hopefully one day they'll be a sponsor. We don't want to put it out, but anyways. So instead, they didn't want people to know they were based in Las Vegas. So Las Vegas made the whole Paradise thing so that they could say they were in Paradise.
Oh, instead of saying Las Vegas?
Yeah, because imagine you're paying a bill to the credit card company. It was a credit card company.
Yeah.
And they're gambling it in Las Vegas. You don't want to pay your card. I mean, I don't know how they made that connection, but anyways, silliness.
That makes sense.
Sure.
Interesting. What else we got, Dennis? How many people are watching now?
324.
Oh my God. This is an all-time high.
Yeah,
wow, welcome guys. Thank you so much.
Bar.
Wow, this is amazing.
We've raised the bar. I'm going to run out of coffee.
Yep.
Ooh. What shifts do beginning dealers usually get, Alex?
So you get 3 to 5 days a week typically. So it depends on the corporation and where they're structured. But usually they don't give you full time to start. It's usually part-time, which we also call on-board or extra board or on-call. It's usually about 3 to 5 days a week.
And it's mostly, the shifts are mostly swing shift and graveyard. I mean, realistically, you won't get day shift. Day shift is usually reserved for people that have been there a while.
Seniority, yep.
Sometimes I've seen older people sort of, leapfrog onto day shift because they feel like it's an easier shift for them to handle. But you'll mostly start on swing or graveyard.
And just to let you know, day shift is 12 to 8, swing shift is 8 p.m. to 4 a.m., and graveyard is 4 a.m. to noon. Yeah. So that's why whenever we used to get students coming in all the time, it's like, well, I can only get day shift. It's like, it's kind of tough because swing shift is when they open all the tables because it's nighttime. So
yeah, but that might vary per casino. Some have like a 7 to 3 and 6 to 2, this kind of thing. So just it kind of depends. But that's the basic.
Day shift's tough. Yeah, let's just say that.
Day shift's tough to get on day shift starting out. You won't get on day shift starting out.
Do you have a better chance hitting a 10 spot or getting day shift?
Well, 10 spots are tough, dude. I've hit a 10 spot.
Okay, how about how about a 7 spot? Can you hit a 7 spot or hit day shift?
I think a 7 spot's easier. And getting a day shift to start, that's like winning the lottery, dude. The lottery's got bigger prizes, dude. Literally.
That's true.
Day shift is tough. All right, what else you got?
We got a little channel that we know.
Oh, really? A channel? Someone's reaching out to us.
Oh, Imagine Scent, Knife King resident here.
He actually.
By the way,
if you guys
didn't know, Imagine Scent, that's Slippery Timmy. That's his cologne channel.
Here's what happened: we bypassed his channel, and now he's using us for free publicity. That's what's going on here.
Wow, throwing some shade.
Get back to work, buddy. Get back to work.
Hobin.
By the way, just so you know, we love Timmy to death. Timmy's been very instrumental, a huge part of our team. And and I know we joke about that, but he's Timmy. We love you, buddy. And
but get your ass back to work.
But yeah, get back to work. All right.
Slots recommendation. Love Keno.
See, slots. Okay, so as far as my favorite slot machines are 2 of them. Actually 3 of them now. I love. So for money purposes, I love Monopoly and Wheel of Fortune. If I'm gonna go for the jugular, I used to go for play Megabucks, but Wheel of Fortune, man, you can win a ton of money depending upon what tier you play.
Yep.
And I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and they have Lord of the Rings machines now, and I love the graphics, the interactivity. They have one at Sunset Station. They have this whole bank of Lord of the Rings. It's fantastic. Me and Dennis went by. We just sat there listening to kind of the music and watching the feeds. It's really a lot of fun. I mean, and on that machine, I'm just buying in to play the IP. I could care less if I win or not. When it comes to actually playing big, not big, but Monopoly and Wheel of Fortune are a lot of fun. And then there's always opportunity to just, I avoid the machines that only pay like $1,000 because that's not life changing. And some of them I can't figure out because there's like 100 ways to win. I got to put in 97 credits. I don't understand 97 credits. You know what I mean?
I thought you were a Sex and the City slot machine lover.
God, that one's just, never mind. I can't even go there. I used to have, I used to date someone.
I thought you were like a Wizard of Oz.
No, just every night I had to go home to Sex and the City and just, God.
What's another one that's like kind of like really
They had the popcorn ready with the, and just, oh, God. So now
I'm trying to think of some other unDavid friendly.
Friendly?
But you like Buffalo.
Oh, I love the Buffalo Stampede machines.
Okay.
The big, that's true. I have a friend of mine who just literally tears those down. They're everywhere, by the way. So the Buffaloes are so well played that casinos have you have casinos now that have like half the floor is some type of Buffalo, and then they're like, okay, we'll test out because everybody will play Buffalo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, guys that are watching, thank you so much. Wednesday night, we're hanging out.
I mean, it's incredible. See, I told you it's the Alex and David show, buddy. You know what I mean?
I literally told David, I was like, listen, people want to watch us dick around.
This is more fun because this is we're connecting. We're okay. Ready? Okay, because the AMA is always translate because people have questions.
Yeah, a lot of knife questions. You
we
see
have
that?
a lot of answers.
Yeah, we translate. Oh yeah, imagine saying bomber size love.
Oh my God. So can I just add that now that we're having this like open-ended chat, we've made a few friends. So the bomber is a very large instrument that there's a thermometer like it. It's very large.
So just if you guys are video games fans, you ever watch Bullet Bill from Super Mario? It's like that, but a butt plug.
Okay, there you go.
So they sent that to me for my birthday back in August.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. And by the way, it's as big as a blackjack betting circle.
It's huge. It's massive.
And it's also like 10.5 inches tall.
But you gotta leave. So can I just say that the funniest thing about this whole thing was not so much that someone actually reviewed it and it came up an inch short. They're very disappointed.
They gave it 1 star because it said it was misleading because it was 8.75 inches, not 10.5. And it's this big around. Yeah.
And we're like, oh, fantastic.
It's as big. It's almost as wide as this pop filter.
What a community. Oh, my God. And we also got the Timmy. Who sent the Timmy, by the way?
The Timmy is Mr. Mark P. They sent a rubber fist. So they sent a rubber fist, and it's like this. And they took Timmy's picture. And
it's as big as an arm.
It's literally a rubber arm. And it says,
rubber arm.
And it says, stick it up your ass and get a 21 every time.
And it's a face. They got Timmy's face on the packaging.
From one of his Imagine Sent videos.
On the back, so it's called the Timmy.
The best part is like literally we have circle girls training at the school, and they're trying to learn how to do a blackjack, and I get this box and I pull it out. It's a bomber butt plug and a rubber fist in the office, and I'm like, I gotta put it back in.
What kind of community is this? Yeah. We had to save that for Patreon.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Thomas Ballantine, $20 super chat. Thank you, sir. You keep saying we kept you afloat last year, but it was you that kept us entertained. And the same this past year. Thank you so much.
We appreciate it, Thomas. Thank you so much.
You have no idea.
I sacrificed my hair just to entertain everybody.
I don't have any. Well, we're working on that.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny is that we have all these reporters now. They're coming out and talking to us about sort of, we're seeing. So the Wall Street Journal came out and interviewed us because of the school, and they were running a story on the parts of Vegas that are making a comeback, and then they ran this whole. You had all these little anal bean counters that are like, no, it's gonna take a minute, but then everybody here is like, no, we're seeing a lot of people here, but. All these people come out, interview us, and they expect some sort of line, right? And they don't understand, like, for us, it's a very real experience. Like, this is we're in Vegas, it's sort of a make or break for us. If we don't have students coming in the door, we're not paying our bills. Like, this is all we got. Like, we're kind of all in, quite literally.
Literally every month.
And so when COVID happened, I mean, we were, It was tough, dude. It was really tough, and it's amazing to see where we're at now. So Alex just showed me we had one of our roulette videos take off the other day, apparently.
Yeah, so Comp Killer right now is like viral.
And for us to like foresee that after everything else is literally just, no one would ever guess that we'd be here having these conversations, having the review journal call us, and
we keep talking about this all the time, but I remember when we were like sitting down with Tim and it was like, let's start a YouTube channel. And I remember I kept looking at it, I was like, dude, who's gonna watch our YouTube channel?
Yeah, who cares?
Who cares,
Yeah. We're just dealers.
Yeah. Andy Cowan, thank you for the $5 super chat. Brolin heard his name, GG. So it's funny because every time Derek gets smoked on Rocket League, Andy's kid comes on and goes, GG.
Do you guys smoke Derek a lot? Is that the problem?
Yeah, Derek, when it comes to video games.
We got to go to Jasmine, dude. Yep. That's the whole thing.
Yep.
I like Jasmine. You're going to love it. It's this it's a sort of Thai influence restaurant, and it overlooks the Bellagio pool. It's still open, by the way, of course. Alan, when will the CQ 60-second TV ad be for Super Bowl Sunday? Oh my God, dude, that's expensive. That's gonna take a minute.
Good luck trying to convince Daddy David to approve.
I'm gonna have to squeeze that out slowly. When a casino introduces a new casino game such as Andar Bahar, what steps does a casino need to do with the Nevada Gaming Board before launching the game? Oh my God, I actually saw this. There's a lot of things that go on, sort of how they're gonna watch the game. What are the tools involved in the game? Everything has to go through an approval process. I was really impressed. One thing I did not know was how much they have to be able to watch the game. And so how they're going to, what the game protection parts of it are. You assume that, okay, here's the game and there's a camera and we're going to watch the money, but it's not quite that easy. They have to know sort of what the interactions are with the bank, what the interactions are with the player, alerts, things like this. So it's like there's a lot that goes. It's not easy to get a new game on a floor. Yeah.
But don't worry, Alan. I'm going to get Andar Bahar on a casino floor 100%. That's my new life goal.
Even if he has to start his own casino.
Even if I have to start my own casino, put that game on the floor.
Yeah, it's going to be a Dottie's with an Andar Bahar game. Is what it's going to be.
Oh, man. It's going to be amazing.
And then everyone else is going to be playing Monopoly in the corner.
That's going to be like the new craps. You know how the feeling is when you see a crap table? That's literally going to be craps.
Really?
Like Andar Bahar, everyone puts their money on Andar. Then you got like that one dark side player who's going to be playing Bahar. But the thing that makes it, like I said, it's like everyone's cheering if they're all playing together. I don't know. I see that being a thing, dude. I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
I'm emotionally involved in this game.
I'll be honest. So I watched. He sent me the link to watch. That where he won the $1,000.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it at first. I didn't watch it until he was like kept asking me, "Did you watch it? Did you watch it?" And then I finally calls me up, and I literally was pulled over, and I watched it. And it looked fun. I enjoyed it.
So if you guys are just tuning in, so we're playing this game called Andar Bahar. It's an Indian card game.
Out of our Canadian offices.
Yes, out of our Canadian offices. Shout out to Fahad and Canadian DGen. So we're playing Andar Bahar. So there's these side bets. And I accidentally effed up and pressed $20 at 36 to 40 cards will come out of the shoe before the card will pair up. Pays 50 to 1 basically.
Wow.
So I was like, okay, I pressed it. I was like, oh no, I messed up.
Yeah, you lost that money.
And then next thing you know, I actually hit it for $1,000.
Yeah, he's screaming.
That's how they reel me in.
A lot of noise. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. No, I love the engagement. It's quite something. All right, what else you got?
How many people are watching now? Is it growing? Or is it...
322.
Wow, amazing. Thank you guys. Seriously, it's crazy that
one of
people
these days
watch us.
I know, it really is.
Yeah.
All right. What? Oh, I never.
Wheezy McVulture face. I like that.
Really?
I think everyone who is jonesing for Andar Bahar streaming on Discord, Twitch is showing up here for the stream. Alex, your thoughts? Oh yeah.
These are your Andar Bahar
Plus,
people.
you can tell this is a Discord Twitch person. Pull up that name one more time, Dennis. First of all, you know that's somebody that loves innuendo. Wheezy McVulture face. Wheezy McVulture face. I love it, dude.
Yeah.
Andar Bahar. By the way, Jed is working on an Andar Bahar Twitch highlights for the CQ YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm. Get to work, Jed. Is he out there? He's watching this, huh?
Probably watching in the background.
All
yeah.
Right. He's got other thing, yeah.
Fantastic.
Is there some sort of secret signal if you really, really have to poop in the middle of dealing a table game?
But I love the name Egg Lulls.
Egg rolls.
Egg Lulls.
I got some of those, dude.
Egg lulls. I like that. Egg lulls.
Oh, got it.
You really, so the way it works is that you go to your supervisor, you basically tell him that you're going to explode, and he'll come tap you off the game. Supervisor can actually tap you off, right?
Oh, yeah, and deal the game. So, if you ever have a supervisor you're not a big fan of, and you're worried that they actually don't know how to deal with, some supervisors don't know how to deal. What I always loved.
Yeah, if you want to test their skills.
Oh, God, I had the supervisor once who I knew he had never been a crap dealer. And he was just faking it, like completely faking it. He got promoted. He moved over to dice. He'd have all these conversations about dice. Had no clue how to play dice. I gotta poop. You need to come here and deal. And he'd be like, no, you can wait. No, I can't. It's gonna be explosive any minute now. I'm gonna really just have. And I made him go in and, oh, God, they had to hold up the game. They had to stop. He couldn't deal. They had to literally stop the game.
So what they do on the casino floor is, the mucker, that's that person on roulette that's just sitting there picking up chips. And you're like, why is that extra dealer on the roulette game?
Yeah.
They're there on standby just in case if somebody needs to go to the bathroom or whatever. They need to do paperwork. So what they'll do is if the supervisor can't tap you out, they'll call the mucker. Mucker will come over. But the supervisor can tap you out and get on the game.
Yeah, they'll fight forever to try not to tap, especially if they don't know, have a clue. They had to hold up the game. They literally came back from the bathroom and the game there was like not even a roll. They had nothing going on. They're like, yeah, we just held up the game. Come on. Anyways, all right, what do you got?
A lot.
Oh wow,
really?
Man, keep them coming. Fantastic. We're luckily all this Twitch and all this stuff. I'm used to the Mr. Rob B, will the new space handle all the people coming to the meetup?
It's
yes.
Huge.
It's 4,300 square feet.
4,800 square feet.
4,800 square feet.
It's bigger than we even realized. That was one of the things we kept. So Trent and Carla are working with us here as well.
Yep. They're a joint venture partner.
By the way. Yep. And so it's amazing. We keep adding new stuff, and we're still got to add more stuff. There's so much room here. It's a lot of room. It's a big space.
Slots,
it's one of the biggest spaces.
Games.
One of the biggest actual sort of boxes besides the big, Dillards and Nordstroms.
There'll be plenty of space, Mr. Rob. And the word on the block is that May 1st we're gonna go 100% occupancy. So
that would be nice if everybody gets vaccinated.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Everyone gets back. Oh, I got my 2 shots already, so we're good to go.
I'm on my second shot.
He's getting his on tomorrow, so he's getting Friday off.
Me and Sticky.
What time is it?
I'm probably gonna come in.
No, that's not a thing.
He's like, I take a day off.
He says that, but then he's gonna be that one person that's like,
oh yeah, my buddy had it wasn't good. He just could barely move. I'm surprised. Anyways, all right, what else you got? You keep laughing. What are you laughing at? He's like, Sticky's over there. He's just laughing away. I wish I knew what was going on.
The chat's just getting fired up.
Whoa. Oh, for low rolling. Go ahead, Alex. This is your
Preston asks, going to the casino next week, any recommendations for an easy roulette system for low rolling? We just did one recently that was actually not too bad. I don't know if Timmy's in the chat or not. We just did one the other day. That's not too bad. Oh, the Bunny Ranch lineup. That's what it's called. I'm not even joking. It's called the Bunny Ranch lineup.
Wow.
That one I think is a low roller.
The Bunny Ranch is not cheap, sir.
Yeah, you could do that. I actually don't mind like a 2-1-2. If you do like a 2-1-2 on the dozens, just pick 1 dozen, do 2 units, and if you win, go down to 1, go to 2, and press 1 up. I did that at Casino Quest with that strat roulette video. That actually did really well. So I'd recommend even just picking 1 dozen and just betting 1 dozen. There you go, or 1 column.
Yeah, that's easy. Plus,
easy.
I can keep track of that.
I mean, don't play the goat because I got goat seed. Don't play. What's the other one that we got? I got taken to Pound
24
Town.
24 + 8. What about that one?
That one's a hedge system though, but it's like you're just in there. It's for comps,
Yeah, grinding away.
Yeah, but I would definitely recommend that type of system.
All right, what do you got?
A super chat.
Whoa.
Oh. Thank you guys. Thanks for hanging out, man. Wednesday night, hump day.
I'm amazed.
Hump day. Okay.
The 808.
Oh.
Fireman's $5. Thank you, sir. Was there a RSVP up for the CQ meetup?
Yes. So he's one of our VPs at Patreon, Mr. One Black Ass Hawaiian. Thank you, Black Ass Asian Hawaiian. Thank you, sir. No RSVPs yet. We've just kind of just been really busy, but I think sometime in the next week or so, we're gonna put our RSVPs to get a feeler for how many people are actually coming.
Okay. Yes.
So that's the other thing too. We've been working on too. Is I'm gonna try and talk to Brian, see what he wants to do, and hit up some casinos.
Good. Yeah, we're gonna start doing meetups at the casino.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for COVID to end, and once that ends, then we'll have that. And Derek he mentioned earlier the cruise ship. Oh, that'd be fantastic. We got a line into Carnival, by the way.
We got to hit up one of the casinos to see how many penny keno machines we can line up.
That's the only disappointing
David.
thing about cruise ships. They don't have a lot of penny machines, dude. Not a lot of penny machines. They're higher limit machines.
You hear that, Alan?
It's like Atlantic City. Yeah, you can't. You got to leave your copper pennies at home.
Oh.
Yeah, it is very disappointing. But I never understood why. Can we get a penny Keno 20 card at the Strat, please?
Daddy Brian.
I know.
Daddy Brian, if you're watching.
We need a 20 card penny Keno machine for the love of God.
Mr. One Black, thank you so much, sir. Can't wait to see you.
All right, so here, what time is it? Oh my God, it's 8:48.
Oh wow, we've been going almost 3 hours.
Yeah, we got 12 more minutes. 9 o'clock, we gotta call it in. How many questions? Do we have more questions?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God,
Eric, great way to get me all pumped up. Alex, your food reviews are underrated. Thank you, sir.
And by the way, Alex did a great job with those food. We really were hoping to get some traction. I think eventually we're gonna spend. He really did a great job. Alex loves to eat, and he's a critical eater. There definitely has places he loves to go for a reason, not just because there's food, but because they provide a good service. It was great. I really loved those reviews, man. It was fantastic.
Can't wait to get David eat sea urchin.
Oh, that's not a thing. I went to this Japanese restaurant, just so you know, okay? And so they had this meal that showed up. You know what's funny is I sit down, there's a mallet there. There's a mallet. And then there's some other utensil. But the mallet, I've never been to a restaurant where you had your own mallet.
Yeah.
And the first dish that comes out, there's stuff like flinging all over the place. And I'm like, well, there we go. That's why I have a mallet. You still got to kill the crap when it comes up for you.
Did you know that David eats the crab shell and everything? He's like, what's the mallet for? He just eats the whole thing.
So I'm sitting there killing the fish that's slowly like moving around on my plate. They got a mallet. Yeah, no, that's yeah. Anyways,
classic.
Long
David.
live Olive Garden.
Yep.
Do we have an update on the Crapsy app? Yes. They are. Chuck, get back to work, sir. They are hard at work. The app is fantastic. They are working on sort of the tech to get the subs squared away and make sure that the game is secure so you can play it. And you don't have to worry about the security part of it. So that's been kind of the holdup. But we're expecting that soon. I'm expecting to have another conversation with him this next week, and we're hoping within the next couple of weeks we'll have that out.
And you know what the best part is? I actually emailed Chuck telling him he needs to add Andar Bahar to the app.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. He actually said it was a great idea.
Because we're going to have all the games, dude. You guys will be able to play all the games at home. And he is a great, his company is a fantastic developer. The user interface for this Craps app is the best we've ever seen. And trust me, we have seen many
We've played a lot. And it's awesome, though, because like this app, there's a couple different options. You can play by yourself with the random dice generator, or you can practice throwing your dice and set the dice yourself to whatever you want it to. The other great part is we can actually play as a group. We can go live on Twitch, play off of the same bankroll, same dice roll. I mean, that's the greatest part about this app.
So we're going to have you guys play the app. We're going to have tournaments on a regular basis for you guys to win actual vacations, to come to Vegas and be part of our experience here.
Yep.
So wherever you are, all you have to do is get on the Crapsy apps, Crapsy apps. Look at that. Crapsy app. And participate, and and if you win or you get a high score, you'll be able to come here and be part of our tournaments. We're gonna have live tournaments here, either at Casino Quest, on the floor of the fashion show, or at one of our casino partners, one of which already offered to host the tournaments, a whole tournament with food, everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exciting times.
Fantastic.
All right, let's see what Sticky Dennis comes up with.
Oh yeah, I'm totally in. Love Wheel of Fortune. Oh yeah, come on down. Let's put our money together, because that other guy does the group polls.
Yes.
So they do it live. You gotta do it live though, right?
Yeah. So
everyone's got to be there.
I'm sure CQ Meetup weekend we could do that. We could do a group poll, and we could do like a group whatever.
Yeah,
so
let's do it.
Down.
Yeah, we're totally down. Yeah. Anybody? We'll put in our share of the money. We'll all go in.
Yeah.
Be fantastic.
I got some stimulus.
We'll just pull away. Yeah.
Brian, Mr. Brian, he did the 230 roll challenges. Mr. Brian, good to see you. Are you going to have a pleasure pit? Yeah, it's called Papa David's Pleasure Pit.
Oh, that's not a thing, dude.
Papa David's Pleasure Pit.
I'll get some. I'm not even going to talk about it. Yeah, I can't dance. I can't sing. There's no pleasure. Yeah, exactly. That's going to be an Alex thing. See that? Look at Alex working those shoulders. He's yeah. I know we should have a pleasure pit because
The pleasure is such a...
If you had a casino, would you have a pleasure pit? What would be the benefits?
The word pleasure is such a very vague word in our community, though. That's the thing.
That's the
pleasure
thing.
can mean a lot of things to a lot of people here.
I mean, do we just have lots of drugs on the ground for people to like, you know?
Oh, yeah, free boofs. Perfect, yeah, great.
Free boofs.
Yeah, great.
Don't look that one up. Oh, my God. I found out what that is, by the way.
No, we're not going to have a pleasure pit at Casino Quest. Even in our own casino, I don't think so.
Would you have a pleasure pit? Would you have dancing dealers?
No, I don't. Nah. No need to. All of our dealers are gonna have like our personality, like our little
They're gonna
spin
be
on
there
it.
to have fun,
enthusiastic, no burnouts. That's literally like my biggest rule. I'm gonna be like pushing. Don't be a burnout. You need time off. Take time off.
Yep. You know why people love going to the Strat? All those dealers, they make their own toke, so they're literally like on point all the time.
Yeah, that's they're trying to work for it. You know.
Yep.
So
there's something to that, man, for sure. All right, what else you got? All right, we're down to our last because we.
Oh, Mr. One Fast Willie. Huh?
How you doing, you little bastard?
I am, yeah. I'd give you some money if you would answer my question about CQ Week, and I'm PO'd. Mr. One Fast Way, I know I saw your Discord, but we're like been meetings all day. It's nonstop. I mean, that's literally been our life. We got interviewed 2 newspapers today.
What kind of questions? You ignored?
No,
you
it's
can't
for
ignore
CQ Meetup
Willie.
Weekend. He's asking what the itinerary and stuff is, but I'm saying RSVPs. We are working on the next week or 2, sir.
Yep,
so don't worry.
A lot of some things have been sort of up in the air, so we're kind of
a lot of it's
squaring
too
away
because
the final details.
Also, a lot of it's too based on restrictions. We're assuming that May 1st everything's gonna go 100%. So.
Assuming, so if it doesn't for whatever reason,
but then we'll pivot it. So no worries.
Have to pivot.
Yep.
But, so Fast Willie, you're gonna be one of the first people on our.
Don't worry,
replies.
Sir. We're gonna have you on the microphone calling us little bastards.
Fast Willie, yeah. He was out here. He called.
All right, Dennis. Do we have anything else? We're all set, sir.
We got more.
More? Oh my God. David's bedtime's coming up.
It is.
Hey, dude, you're holding me back for my Andar Bahar session.
My poor cat.
Yeah.
I'll be there this weekend. Can I stop by? Absolutely. Come on by.
JW, yeah. Well, Casino Quest is open Friday, Saturday, 12 to 6. Those are our open hours. The rest of the week's reservation only. And yeah, just make a reservation if you can't make it for those hours. There you go.
What do y'all think about a BJ tourney Memorial Weekend? Where could that be possible? So we're hoping to have tournaments for all the games eventually. That's the goal. Like all the tournaments played out, at least on the apps here at Casino Quest, and ultimately we'll host them at the different casinos. Casinos are always on board to bring more people into the casino floor.
Yep.
So even for tournaments, even if there's not really a monetary value on the tournament, even if it's just about traffic to the casino, it's a win-win, right?
Yep.
So that's definitely something that we want to help work with our casino partners.
One of the things we're working on right now is we're going to put together an email and send off to Brian and some other casino partners to see what they'd be interested in doing. So yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, and as our community grows, as there's more of you, there's more opportunities here in Vegas for us because we are your fans as much as you are, our fans. I mean, we're literally trying to build a community of people that like to gamble,
have fun.
Maybe not in, all their money, just want to have fun, enjoy themselves, and so that's the experience we want to build. We want you to come out with your family, we want you to have a good time. And, play with us. And, it's more than just, about winning money. Obviously, we want to win money. We want to go in with the best systems and strategies, this kind of thing. But ultimately, it's just about us just enjoying each other and, having a good time.
Agreed.
Good? Yeah. Oh,
I just like the name.
Favorite bony fingers. Oh, my God. Yeah, no, now I'm thinking about that name. How the hell did you come up? Okay, well, anyways, what's your favorite success story about a student? I got a few success stories. What's your favorite one?
So my favorite is her name's V.
Oh, yeah, I was just gonna mention her too.
So we have a student named V. So she immigrated here from Vietnam, and she came here by herself with a little bit of money. She was working at some like under the table job. Like she wasn't doing too well, obviously. Yep. So she saved up money. And decided she wanted to become a dealer, and she was like riding around. I remember she was like rolling around this little kid's bike. It wasn't even like a real adult bike. It was like a kid's bike.
Yep.
And she was rolling around. She trusted us. She gave us like literally like her last $500, and we helped her get a job. She's a full-time dealer at the Flamingo. She bought her own first car. She actually came in and brought the car to the school and showed it to us and was crying
in tears.
Thanking us. So those are the stories that we enjoy the most.
I got involved. That's one of the reasons why I really went. So I was starting to get involved with the school, but that's kind of one of the stories that really made me kind of cross over and decide that this is really what I wanted to do. It was quite something. One of my stories is about a dice dealer who's now a dice dealer, and I'm gonna just because it could be any, but it's Bernie. You guys. So we had a student at the school who is a little bit height challenged, and it took him a minute to learn craps, and it was one of the few people I've met who I wasn't sure they would be a crap dealer. And I don't think he was sure he would be a crap dealer. And the school at that time prided itself on literally, if you want to be a dealer, we can help you be a dealer. But some people they'll start craps and then they'll still go on to roulette or they'll do other things. But this guy was really just set on being a crap dealer. And it was funny because the math was tough for him. It was a challenging thing, I will tell you. And Bernie will tell you that himself. This is not disparaging Bernie at all. And ultimately, he became a crap dealer at a casino where there's a lot of craps action, and went to work for somebody who mentored me when I was just learning craps back in the day. And it's quite something, the transformation of him sort of not knowing the game, being very confused, being very frustrated, on a daily basis. Then all of a sudden it just sort of panned and he started becoming a dealer, and then went to work at a casino that I worked at, and under a boss who I had many, many years ago. Was one of these stories that sort of really, to this day, I have a lot of people that come to me and get very frustrated because craps is one of those things where there's a lot to put together. When you first look at the game, it's very intimidating. From the standpoint of being a dealer, by the way, not being a player. Player, you kind of learn it in a very linear way. Dealer, you got to put it all together. And so people are always like, oh no, it's too tough. And they get to a point where it gets very frustrating and they feel like they just can't get through. I always go back to Bernie because I know that if Bernie got through, you can get through. You know what I mean? And it's one of those stories. But by the way, we have so many. We have a lot of stories. Even recently during the pandemic, we had some people reach out to us and be like, "Hey, I'm going to raise some money. I'm going to come out and see you guys and go to the school." And I always get a little nervous because I always wonder, like, at what point do we start letting people down? Like, so far our track record is pretty good because we do know a lot of bosses. We stay in touch with everybody, that kind of thing.
Yep.
But I'm always nervous when someone says, "Hey, I'm gonna go sell all my crap, and I'm gonna be on my last tank of gas to Vegas, and you got to help me find a job." And that's a lot of pressure because when you get here, we're like, "Oof, it's a pandemic kind of thing."
Or that, or what if we, like the dealing thing's not for you? I mean, we recently had one student right before the pandemic. He broke up with his girlfriend. Yeah. I think girlfriend cheated on him or something. He had like $1,000, or no, let me take that back. He had like $1,400. He had $1,400. By the time he had gas and everything from Tennessee to here, he drove like 22 hours straight, and then he blew through like a couple $100 in gas or whatever, and he's like used the rest of the money to enroll in dealer school. He was sleeping in the car of the parking lot at the school during the summertime.
During the summer, yeah. He got a job.
That was crazy. Yeah, we helped him get a job.
So they, it ultimately works out for the most part. I mean, it clearly, we don't, there's not everybody that's like a fairy tale. It's not a fairy tale. It's, when you come here, it's hard work. You got to be a dealer, then you got to get a job.
You got to put in time. It's up to you, really.
But it's been, we have so many stories. That's why we actually had a company from England reach out to us at one point and wanted to do like a sort of a docu-series in the earlier stages when we were just starting the whole vlogging thing. And they talked to us about having an ongoing series featuring a dealer who started and worked their way into the casino business, and for whatever reason that pivoted and they changed course. But I've always been like, if you watch all these, reality shows, I mean, this is the ultimate reality show, right? We have people from all walks of life. We have a Wall Street guy, a wealthy dude came out here, bucket list, be a dealer, and became a dealer and works as a dealer even to this day. And because he just didn't want the stress of, we even had a guy who was a mid-level, six-figure manager in a different back of the house, wanted to be a dealer. And then we have people who are housekeepers making, $9 an hour. They want to be a dealer, upgrade their life.
We've had high school principals quit their job in Alaska to move to Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I had a couple one time who went from being, because it could be life-changing, like, so they started out working. One of them actually worked at Jerry's Nugget, and another one worked at another break-in place, not making a whole lot of money. And this is actually before I met Alex, but I helped them get into the MGM. And at the MGM, they were making they went from making together maybe $30,000, $40,000 a year to making $100,000 a year for, their kids, their family. They went out and bought a Mercedes-Benz. You know what I mean? I mean, it can be life-changing. And then, you move up to a place like the Cosmo. And as long as you're not completely addicted to bingo action, you know what I mean? Just put it out there. You make a lot of money. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's one of those things. It's quite something, dude. Yep. It really is. And then you have the Kelly Sons of the world, and you have the Scott Morrows and all the stories and all this, the celebrities. I mean, it's funny because me and Alex, through the course of a day, we'll go from, interacting with a student who's literally just 21, starting out in life, minimum wage worker, has a piece of shit car, whatever the case is, just like we did, to like the GM of, or the casino manager or a VP who's now we got to straighten our shirt a little bit, make sure our hat's on. It's quite something. It really is.
Wow.
What a
wild ride.
It's from a steakhouse, from McDonald's to steakhouse in one day, dude. I mean, it's one of those things. All right, who else we got?
6 more questions. 2 of them are super chats.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
That's hilarious.
Wow,
they're just fired up today, man.
Just fantastic. Dude. This is the perfect Wednesday.
It's because of Andar Bahar.
Oh my god. Dude. Let me pat you on the back.
All right, cool.
All right, here we go. Whoa.
Wow. 808 to 702. Wow. Thank you for the $50 super chat.
Thank you, sir. Go ahead.
Roulette player rating question. Do pit bosses take in consideration your betting system when rating your play? Like for Comp Killer, did they know you're betting for comps, or did they just input your average bet and say hello, free room and food?
Yep.
Just
they
input.
Can care less. Input. Most bosses are not that invested. Unless they really don't like you and they go out of their way for whatever reason. But that's why, even if you get one of those personalities that can be a little bit less ingratiating, just make sure before you walk away, what's my average bet? How long did I play? So that's how it is in the computer.
I always recommend for those types of systems too, always do it during nighttime. Don't do it like on graveyard when there's no one on the floor.
Yep.
Right? Always do it on swing shift. Nighttime, it's busy. Yep. They're running around between the 8 tables or 6 tables, whatever. All they're looking is for your average bet, inputting in, moving around.
Because the Theo is the Theo.
Yep.
That's how it's set up.
And when the ball's spinning too, it's less spins because the table's busier.
Yeah. I've seen some of the comments where people are like, there's no way they're comping you. What are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. The Theo is the Theo. That's how the game is rated. I mean, just like, you don't get rated for your odds on craps because there is no Theo, right? It's based true odds, so you don't get that rating, right? I mean, that's how it works, And by the way, you're at risk of losing that money. These systems are systems. They're not there to. You're not edge sorting the game, okay?
Yeah.
You haven't figured out a way to break the casino kind of thing.
Yeah, you're still taking a
risk. Yes. Yeah.
Fantastic.
All right, what else you got?
Great. Thank you for the $50 super chat.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
This is also a super chat.
Ooh. No question? Free money?
Oh, Mr.
Bill.
One Fast Willie, thank you for the $5 super chat.
That's a follow-up. That's a follow-up.
Yeah.
We answered. Did we actually answer his question?
Yeah.
We love you, Fast Willie. It was very great. It was great meeting you, sir. Thank you so much.
And I will respond back to you on Discord, sir.
Yes.
Like I said, we've just been really busy. We're not ignoring you, I promise. And Seabass Podcast, I will respond back to you as well. There you go.
All right, Charlie Johnson. Love the crossover videos with Color Up. Any new in the future? Okay, so let's do that. Probably. I know that he had reached out to Timmy, and they were talking about doing something else. We've also invited Jeremy out, so we're keeping our existing space for people who are producing content. If you're someone out there producing content for YouTube, you gotta have a few subs though. It can't be something new because obviously there's a lot of channels out there. We want you to have a couple hundred subs, that kind of thing. We're happy to have you interact with our space. You can use the tables that we have there. It can't interfere with normal business hours or normal business operation, that kind of thing. But we'd really love to see. We love a lot of I watch a lot of the crafts channels. I watch Color Up. I watch Mel. I watch Big AZ.
Yep.
So I'm every bit a fan as well. I love seeing the new systems. I love seeing them play out.
And also too, Color Up I think is coming down our opening weekend, Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah,
it's coming down as well. So
yep. So we love all that stuff. So the answer is yes. I'm sure we will. That was a really fantastic series. I enjoyed doing that. And go ahead.
Troy, do you or will you
analysis.
ever provide a room and boarding situation for students coming out from out of state? So one of our crazy ideas that Dave and I are putting together is that we haven't told too many people this, but I figured we'll just throw it out there anyways. Yep. One of our ideas is actually to buy like an apartment building and attach it to a school or some sort of thing. I'm sure now knowing how bureaucracy works, I don't know how we're going to make it work. But that's literally like our dream goal is to like have some sort of temporary housing / dormitory built in for out-of-state students.
Oh, 100%.
So that's like literally like our dream goal right now that we're trying to achieve.
There's a mixed use. There's mixed use buildings that we could probably get into. We have a lease now, but we're probably going to change those into offices here soon. And our goal, 100%, is to provide, because we are going to expand the scope of the school to actually train people we are working with Get and our JV partner here. We want to incorporate a tech school for slot techs, another great career path within the casino business. And we would love for people to come from anywhere, all over the world, come stay with us, come train, be certified to become a dealer, a slot tech, other areas of the casino floor. And then ultimately, listen, you might be able to just come out here and just train and go back. There's so many markets now with legal gaming. You train here in Vegas, you train with us, you get to be part of our, nonsense, our family, that kind of thing. And we're going to try and make it as easy and as affordable and as accessible as possible. And then, we either help you get a job out here, or you can go back to your own, another market.
Yeah, that's literally been one of the things that people ask us all the time, because we have international students from Italy, Portugal, Japan. They want to come out here for like 3 weeks at a time, and sometimes being at a hotel room is too expensive on the strip for 3 weeks. So.
By the way, that's been Alex's dream, even his family. That's been his dream for a while. He sees that, and that's true. I think it'd be a great opportunity. We've made a lot of fans in a lot of places. Obviously, we get contacted quite a bit. So we would love to make that happen if we could. We would have to increase, the school. We need a few more spots, but we would love to do that. By the way, that's 100% in the works. So that's the thing. Yeah. All right. What else we got?
Great question.
Two more.
All right. Thank you guys so much. By the way, we're not finished yet, but thank you guys so much. Great.
There you go. That's an easy one. Oh my God.
You want to read that for me?
Is there Keno play? No. Robert B. Andar Bahar tonight. What are your thoughts, sir?
Maybe. I'm going to go home.
It's a little late.
I won 500 last night playing Andar Bahar. I didn't stream it. And then this morning, I was on a cold run, gave it back 3 of it. So we're still good. I might play. Maybe Fahad can convince me otherwise, or Canadian DGen. And then Money in the Bank. Will you make any Andar Bahar strategy videos? I might. Jet's actually working on a video of my last Twitch. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So...
The strategy is to bet or not to bet, no?
The strategy is to fuck up and bet $36.40, $20 by accident and hit $1,000.
That's the strategy video?
No,
oh my God.
The only thing I would say about that game is don't YOLO the side bets too hard. We get tempted all the time. The number one thing too, do not martingale the side bets. You will get crushed.
Really?
Yes, do not martingale.
Because I know there was like a run of like 60 no in a row, right?
No, that's the thing is like if you just YOLO too much and martingale in the side bets, you're going to get snapped off.
Wow.
So as long as you just once in a while just try to take a stab at it, it's fine. But yeah.
Wow, fantastic.
Don't worry, we're working on it.
What else you got?
Principal Skinner wanted me to add, tell everyone to go watch your Kenio videos because Alex loves when people are watching your Kenio videos.
It's something... Okay, so you guys should know, so we're table game dealers, and, we have a table game channel. And so I've always talked about my Keno, and because of some of you guys had chimed up and said, hey, where's the Keno video? So we finally did it. And I'll be honest with you, I had no idea Keno would have any views. And so I'm back there with Timmy, and we're packing up. And I'm like, so I'm asking Timmy, I'm like, dude, how many views do we need to do this again? Because I don't think this is probably not going to go over. Because I'm thinking, listen, I'm not one to watch Keno videos, to be honest with you. I would rather watch him playing Andar Bihar and screaming their head off and their win and lose. And, of course, Timmy's like, it's going to really need like 3,000 views in the first 24 hours. Well, it got a lot of views, dude, thanks to you guys. And it ended up being the #1 video on CQ for a whole month.
That's the thing that makes me laugh, because I do consider us to be like quasi-influencers, quasi-celebrities.
Now there's like all sorts of Keno channels.
There's all sorts of Keno channels because you guys know 100% right now, because we just talked about it. If anyone else starts talking about Andar Bahar, 100% they were watching it because of us.
Yeah, because we know a certain lady that went out and started playing Keno all of a sudden. Didn't touch a Keno machine or a slot machine no, I guess she did play slots because it's kind of in her name. But anyways,
not to throw shade, but we take it as a compliment because the fact that it's like if someone's really playing Keno and putting on YouTube, or putting Andar Bahar and putting on YouTube after we did, that's how we know.
Everybody tells me to shut the hell up. That's the thing. I don't know whether I should talk while I play or not talk while I play. It's a very sort of it's a back and pack kind
What we need to do is get you an ASMR mic so you can talk into it while you're playing.
That's my podcast, dude.
You're like this, like...
I literally, by the way, so we heard from a family, I swear to God, they came into Casino Quest. I think Alex was there. They're like, me and my wife put you on right before we go to bed. Put us right to sleep. Remember that?
No, literally, I asked everybody, I was like, why do you watch Keno videos? They're like, it's like I just put it on and we just go to bed. And I'm like,
see that? See, I'm there. Any way I can help. Oh my God,
craziness.
All right, what else we got? Are we done? Are we done? Oh my God, I can't even talk to. Oh my, wow! Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. We really do appreciate you guys. I mean, it's crazy to think how far we've come together, all of us.
Dude, it's fantastic. We got a long way to go. We're working really hard to at the school with Casino Quest here. We're trying to be, we're trying to kind of move mountains, I guess. Keep moving forward. We have a fantastic family, a fantastic team of teachers and staff. Everybody's very excited.
Yep.
It's become quite something. We have a lot of great casino partners that reach out to us all the time, and we can't thank you all enough. It really is a thing.
Yeah.
And so, I'll have this on the last note. We today we had 2 reporters interact with the school, and it was funny because one of the actual students said, "The more reporters, the more jobs." Right? Because the more eyes, essentially, the more casinos that take us seriously, see what we have to offer. And that's what it's about. Like, quite literally, the more of you guys and the more jobs we have. It's that simple. It translates almost immediately.
Yeah.
All right, good
Whatever
stuff.
it takes. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. If you guys aren't familiar with Discord, jump on Discord chatting app. I'll be on there later tonight playing video games and our Bahar. Maybe I'll stream it.
Maybe. Your thoughts?
You can find it in the link tree.
Yep, it's in the link tree in the description.
All right, see you guys. Take
care. Thank you guys.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.